and be quiet. Yeah, he'll deport us, but he know we can always come back. But he's gonna mistreat us while we're here. Well, that's why you gotta find this brotherhood right here, because we can build here. We can have a sanctuary where we don't get ICE and we don't have that oppression, and we build Christ's kingdom. But the encouragement is, we gotta keep going forward. Like we can't stop, and we gotta stop doing things that we give them reason to put us in that type of bind. That's all, and that is finding the truth, finding the laws. Because if we don't break God's laws, we don't break no laws.
That's right. I sure appreciate your time.
Who told the white man that the tribe of Issachar was his to deport from any goddamn land? How the hell you gonna come on their land and tell them they gotta get off their own land? Now normally you can't really say nothing because he got more guns, he got more bombs, he got more power. But if you believe in the Most High, you can't let me break it down for you. Can I break it down for you? The Lord got 12 tribes. And the Lord said the children of Israel are the apple of his eye. So if the other 11 tribes go and cry to the Lord about the way the 12th tribe, the most wonderful, amazing tribe of Issachar, is being treated, what you think God's gonna do? We're gonna stand with the Most High, and we standing with the tribe of Issachar and all the 12 tribes. Who told the white man that the tribe of Issachar was How the hell you gonna come on their land and tell them they gotta get off their own land? Now normally you can't really say nothing because he got more guns, he got more bombs, he got more power. But if you believe in the Most High, you playing with the wrong. Let me break it down for you. Can I break it down for you? The Lord got 12 tribes. And the Lord said the children of Israel are the apple of his eye. So if the other 11 tribes go and cry to the Lord about the way the 12th tribe, the most wonderful, amazing tribe of Issachar, is being treated, what you think God's gonna do? We're gonna stand with the Most High, and we standing with the tribe of Issachar and all the 12 tribes. Who told the white man that the tribe of Issachar was his to deport from any goddamn land? How the hell you gonna come on their land and tell them they gotta get off their own land? Now normally you can't really say nothing because he got more guns, he got more bombs, he got more power. But if you believe in the Most High, you playing with the wrong. Let me break it down for you. Can I break it down for you? The Lord got 12 tribes. And the Lord said the children of Israel are the apple of his eye. So if the other 11 tribes go and cry to the Lord about the way the 12th tribe, the most wonderful, amazing tribe of Issachar, is being treated. What you think God gonna do? We gonna stand with the Most High, and we standing with the tribe of Issachar and all the 12 tribes. Who told the white man that the tribe of Issachar was his to deport from any goddamn land? How the hell you gonna come on their land and tell them they gotta get off their own land? Now normally you can't really say nothing because he got more guns, he got more bombs, he got more power. But if you believe in the Most High, you playing with the wrong stuff. Let me break it down for you. Can I break it down for you? The Lord got 12 tribes. And the Lord said the children of Israel are the apple of his eye. So if the other 11 tribes go and cry to the Lord about the way the 12th tribe, the most wonderful, amazing tribe of Issachar, is being treated, what you think God gonna do? We gonna stand with the Most High, and we standing with the tribe of Issachar and all the 12 tribes.
Also, too, you need your staff. Why? Because you're the priest of the Lord, and you don't let anyone just come up willy-nilly. You got to state your registry. You got to tell us who you are, where you come from, and all that. You know what I mean? That's the rules and regulations from the Most High.
What's your name?
Aaliyah Turner.
Aaliyah?
Aaliyah Sarah Turner.
Aaliyah, I'm sorry, I can't hear.
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. Aaliyah, what's your question?
How do we get our Hebrew name?
That is an excellent question, Aaliyah. Give her a hand. Denle un aplauso. You get your Hebrew name by being consistent, by being a good girl for 3 months. You be an excellent girl. You go home and you get excellent grades in school. You do everything right. You be someone that we all can be proud of. After 3 months, your camp leader through your parents will give you a new name and you'll be a new person and you'll start there. That's how you get your Hebrew name, okay?
Okay.
All right, come get some money, Aaliyah. All right, you got it. You know what you got. Good job. Well said. You're very eloquent. You know how to speak. You talk very well. Good job. Clap it up for her. What's your name?
Aaliyah Turner.
Aaliyah?
Aaliyah Sarah Turner.
Aaliyah, I'm sorry, I can't hear.
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. Aaliyah, what's your question?
How do we get our Hebrew name?
That is an excellent question, Aaliyah. Give her a hand. Denle un aplauso. You get your Hebrew name by being consistent, by being a good girl for 3 months. You be an excellent girl. You go home and you get excellent grades in school. You do everything right. You be someone that we all can be proud of. After 3 months, your camp leader through your parents will give you a new name and you'll be a new person and you'll start there. That's how you get your Hebrew name, okay?
Okay.
All right, come get some money, Aaliyah. All right, you got it. You know what you got. Good job. Well said. You're very eloquent. You know how to speak. You talk very well. Good job. Clap it up for her.
I was gonna ask, how do we know the ISUPK isn't like another Christian church?
That is an excellent question. The brother just asked, how do we know that the ISUPK is not another Christian church? Your question is so important because it is what Commanding General Yohana built this school on. This school is built on the answer to your question, all right? So the brother will read it for you right now. Tell him where you are and then read it, please.
John chapter 13, verse 35. By this.
By what?
By this.
By what?
By this.
The Bible says by this. Gee, this is written in red. which means Jesus Christ said this. By this, keep going.
Shall all men know
Shall all men know, go ahead,
that ye are my disciples.
you know, everyone says that they're following Jesus, right? Every Christian says they follow Jesus. Every Christian church says what? We follow Jesus. We love Jesus. But the actual man, Jesus said, this is how everyone will know that you are my disciples. You know what the term disciples means? This is, I'll give it to you. It means that you follow Jesus. The majority, 99.9% of people that say they follow Jesus are lying. Mentirosa. They're mentiroso. They're liars. You understand?
Yes.
Right? This is how everyone will know that you're not lying.
If ye have love one to another.
If you what?
If ye have love one to another.
If you have what?
If ye have love one to another.
So how do we in the Israelite School of UPK know that we're just not another Christian church? Because we do what? Philadelphia, answer the question. He just said it. Just think for a second. Read it again, Ephraim.
By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another.
How do we know that we're just not another Christian church?
Because we have love for one to another.
Give him a hand. He told the truth. You saw me. If you love each other, can you steal from me?
No.
If you love each other, can you lie to me?
No.
Can you hurt my child?
No.
Can you spread rumors and make everyone hate me in school?
No.
Can you talk about me on the internet?
No.
Why?
Because it's not loving one to another.
Give him a hand, tell him the truth, because that's what we do in here. Now, one last thing, if I could. Do Christians do that to each other?
Yes.
Oh, they do. They do. Come get some money. Well said.
To a beautiful car. You feel me? Look at him. He's beautiful. Look at him. Nice and beautiful, man. It's a beautiful lamb. It's okay.
Yeah. Clap it up. Clap it up. What's going on? What's going on, Israel? You know what it is, man. It's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, underneath Commanding General Yohana. You know what it is, man. It's Preaching Officer Kakunga Bar. Let me get the Akim up in here. You know, it's Tuesday night brotherhood, Tuesday night heavy content. You know what I'm saying? We do this live every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, where we break down this truth because we are the home of the truth. And we are not affiliated with any other group. You understand? Not your Christian pastors, not your Christian church, your Muslim mosque, not your Democratic Party, not your Republican Party, not your Buddhist, your Muslim mosque, not none of that. You understand? Not your blackity black groups, your Egyptologists. You understand? The unconscious community. And this is the home of the truth. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatah. What's going on?
Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatah. Yeah, give me 1 second. I might just turn my camera on.
Oh, yeah, no sweat. How's all the Akim doing this evening?
Doing swell. How you doing?
Man, can't call it, man. This is another Another day in Babylon, you know what I'm saying? Keeping our eyes on these prophecies as everything unfolds right in front of our face, you know what I'm saying? And staying up on these teachings that Commanding General Yohana has put down, you know what I'm saying? Been holding down since 1969. And guess what? It's marvelous. You know what I'm saying? It's marvelous to see everything being vindicated in this truth. You know what I'm saying? Every time they think that we a hate group and you know what I'm saying, we crazy, y'all just some ignorant niggas on the corner, you know what I'm saying, and yelling at the top of your lungs, but guess what? Everything comes to pass, you know what I'm saying? And the Lord's promises is not slack. Straight up. Definitely Yahweh Shema Latham Bashim Yahushua, all the sisters, you know what I'm saying? Shalom. Damn right. Yeah, checking in from Greenville, South Carolina. Shalom. Shalom, young man. But yeah, damn right. Hey, Shalom. Clap it up. Officer Elisha in the building. Damn right. Yeah, we probably be getting Officer Tazan up in here pretty soon, more than likely. But yeah, if everybody could in the audience hit the like button, hit the share button if y'all could, Baba Kasha. You know what I'm saying? Get this algorithm popping so we can spread this truth right here throughout the Midwest, throughout the East Coast, the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? The dirty South, all over. You understand? We need to get this to the four corners of the earth, and then the end shall come. You know what I mean? We opening up the airwaves. That's what we doing.
Damn
you
right.
know what I mean? But definitely, man, what? You know, today, you know, what's today? Cinco de Mayo. Today is Cinco de Mayo. You know what I mean? And everybody knows what Cinco de Mayo is about. Well, some people might not know what it's about. You know what I'm saying? We could break it down real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get into it because we know everybody and their mama is out here today. Everybody want to be a Mexican. You know what I mean?
Right.
Cinco de Mayo. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I'm. You know, I'm gonna have my tequila. You know what I mean? Hey, shit. This is what we do. Listen, we like you heard Commanding. Yeah, he said, I bet ICE is everywhere, right? But see, you know what's so funny is that all the oppressors, you know what I'm saying, they hate the Mexicans so bad, right? But every Cinco de Mayo, they want to be a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? I want to see no oppressors out here outside, period. You know what I'm saying? The same way when we ain't out for 4th of July or Christmas, or us being in the true Hebrew Israelites, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see none of y'all nowhere. I want to see, in fact, you shouldn't even drink tequila, period. You know, the way y'all hate Mexicans so much because and you niggas, some of you niggas too, y'all done jumped on the bandwagon with Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Talk about Mexicans is racist too. You know what I'm saying? You know that one Issacharite sister, if she is an Issacharite, she could be a Spaniard. You know what I'm saying? She went on her little rant about how much she hate niggas, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, she's just a coon, just like a lot of these coon niggas is out here. You know what I'm saying? Where they hate their own people. Hold on, let me add you back, Salakia.
Yeah, for some reason it looked like my camera wasn't on for some reason.
Oh no, you was on.
I was on. I was looking on YouTube and I didn't see. I saw it, but I didn't see me physically on there. So I'm back on there. So whatever happened, it fixed it. Salakia, my bad.
Damn right. Yeah, but yeah, I don't want to see no oppressor eat no tacos. Better not eat no tacos, drink no tequila. You better not do none of that. You know what I'm saying? As much as y'all hate our Issacharite brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? And Y'all living on stolen land, just like Commander General Yohana was saying during the commercials. You know what I'm saying? Well, I want to see y'all eat no tacos and drinking no tequila. I don't want to see you wearing no sombrero. I don't want to see none of that. You know what I'm saying? All year, y'all been since last Cinco de Mayo, y'all been coming against us with ICE and all type of immigration laws and this and that. You know what I mean? And we stand with our Issacharite brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Because we the 12 tribes of Israel. Straight up.
And you know,
And,
I didn't even peep it with Cinco de Mayo or so-called Cinco de Mayo.
Right.
I ain't even peeped today was, you know, that day. So like it. So the water for enlightened me on that. I ain't even realize it was you know, a so-called holiday or whatever you want to call it, a have not, but yeah. I mean, to add on to what you said, I mean, and you oppressors, like, y'all always trying to make that, you know, your version of Issacharite food, that nasty ass food that y'all be posting, adding all that cheese and all them seasonings that Issacharites don't use, that Mexican brothers and sisters don't use. You want to steal the culture and make it your own, just like y'all do everything else. Like y'all try to fry your own dry chicken, you know what I mean?
Right.
Make collard greens and everything else you steal from all the tribes, but you haters. Like you said, Kakum Gabar, they got the Issacharite brothers and sisters on edge right now because of ICE. And Donald Trump hates the Mexicans, absolutely hates the Mexicans, but, you know, they love to indulge in our culture regardless, you know what I mean? But they hate us, you know what I mean? They black fatigued out, but they can't get enough of our culture. It's like, you know, it's like something they love to hate or something they hate to love. I don't know. However you want to look at it, Salakia.
Damn right. Yeah, they love to hate us. Just like how the so-called white man, they can hate niggas all day, but guess what? They want to wear J's. You want to listen to NBA Youngboy in your little suburban area. You know what I'm saying? You want to wear all of our swag. Even if the Koreans, they got what? K-pop. You want to do K-pop, you know what I mean? You want to play basketball like us. You want to talk like us, walk like us, but in your heart, you still hate us. You know what I mean? And that just goes to show you that we are the children of the Lord. You know what I mean?
So it's crazy that I don't know, is it Moab or Ammon? I think it's the Chinese with the that mimics all the culture. You know, they got a real big cholo. You know, while you speaking on the Cinco de Mayo, they got a real big fake cholo scene out there in Asia. You know, where they dress up like Issacharites, like essays.
Oh, right, right.
Dickies, the Cortez, they got the low riders jumping and all of that. Fascinated with our culture, all of these heathens. But like you said, we can't say it enough. But they absolutely hate us. And that's why it's important for us, meaning Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, to realize that God's word is true, to realize that the Bible says that we would be astonishment, you know what I mean, amongst all the other nations. You know what I mean? We would be a proverb, a byword. We would be living through these curses if we didn't obey the Most High God. So that's very important in understanding who the Israelites are, because they always try to come up against the ISUPK, don't they, Kakum Gabar? They always trying to come up against us and prove that we're not the Israelites according to the Bible. But no other nation on this earth fits the prophecies, or when you read the curses or anything in the Bible but outside of us. Don't nobody fit this. They can't prove the white man over there in Israel today can't prove he's a biblical Jew based off the prophecies in the Bible. They didn't go to slavery on slave ships. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
King Solomon, his skin is black upon him. They don't fit anything in the Bible, but they can claim our heritage simply because they want to say so, or simply because, you know, they look at us like we ain't shit. Y'all just some niggas in the ghetto. So like, I mean, I yield.
Right. Yeah, Kanawakan. Yeah, so here's like a little clip of them over there in Japan. It's the Japanese.
Is it Japan or Ammonite?
What a cool, like.
Yeah, so they over there living their best life, trying to be like with the low riders and this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And we started all that. You know what I'm saying? We started all that shit.
What the hell is Chevy Impala doing in China? I mean, in Japan.
Right.
You get what I'm
Japan
saying?
Low rider and hot rod edition. So yeah, they copy all of our swag, man. That's what they do. They culture vultures. You know what I'm saying? Even to the point with the I think it might be the South Koreans, you know, they try to cook chicken like us. And they even started doing this thing where they twist up their hair into these like micro twist things.
Waves.
And then when they probably do the waves too.
They
but they
waves.
also
Definitely doing the waves.
Yeah. They do the one where
hair kinky.
Yeah, look like afros and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, that just goes to show you, man. They love to hate us. They hate to love us and they love to hate us.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That we the salt of the earth. You know what I mean? Even though that's
right.
That's not really the context, but it still fits the bill. You know what I mean? But yeah, damn right, man. I don't want to see none of these oppressors out here with no sombreros on and no drinking no tequila or eating tacos. Don't eat it, period. Never. You know what I mean? And this is for our Issachar brothers.
If they stop eating tacos, they might start going back to eating niggas. I don't know. I'm gonna have to tell us that don't starve them. Don't starve them just yet. Like
we gotta keep them at bay, huh? Yeah.
The tacos run out, all the goddamn pigs run out. They love to eat. Shit, they might start back eating niggas. You gotta watch what we say. It's a lot.
Right. Having that's what the word picnic came from. Pick a nigga. You know what I'm saying? They used to go back to having picnics and shit.
That's
and
right.
Barbecues. You know what I mean? But no, I just want to real quick, we ain't gotta stay on it too long. So for a lot of people who don't know what Cinco de Mayo is, Cinco de Mayo, you know, a lot of people might think that it's like the 4th of July for Mexico. You know what I'm saying? But it's really not. Keeping it real, is just they won a victory during this point in time over the French. You know what I mean? At a spot in Mexico. You know what I mean? It was like a small infantry, and they ended up overcoming the French during this time. So I'm just gonna read it real quick. You know what I mean? So and then the UPK stance on it is get me right if I'm wrong, Elisha, like, because I know some people be like, well, should we celebrate it? Should we acknowledge it or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Is it unlawful? You know what I mean? It's not that we celebrating it, but it's not actually unlawful because it's just them. They were at this day they conquered the Edomites, the French. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's something that's geared to another god or none of that. You know what I mean?
That's right. It's something sort of like, you know, it's no different than like Juneteenth. You want to look at like Juneteenth. You know what I mean? They made Negroes feel like they have some type of liberation because of Juneteenth, when in reality, them was just the last niggas free. But, we still in captivity. You know what I mean? You still being called by your oppressor's last name. Northern tribe brothers, the Issacharites specifically, they were conquered by the Spanish conquistadors. So that's why they learn how to speak Spanish, and they have those, last names that they have. So they were conquered as well, and they're still being called by their slave master's name, just like us. We got Johnson, Harvey, Parker, whatever your last name may be, they come from some oppressor. So that's a constant reminder right there that even though we may feel that we have some type of liberation because we won the battle, we still are far from winning the war until Yahushua comes back and redeems his people out of captivity. So I mean,
That's
it's
good.
no sin and recognizing it, but it's not one West.
Right. It's definitely not. You know what I mean? But just to give some historical context to it, let me share my screen. So it says Cinco de Mayo, or the 5th of May, commemorates the Mexican Army's unexpected 1862 victory over France at the Battle of Puebla. While not Mexico's Independence Day, it symbolizes unity and patriotism. Celebrations are modest in Mexico, mainly Puebla, but in the U.S., it has grown into a major celebration. So right there, it just goes to show you that keeping it real, Mexicans don't even really, like true Mexicans that live in Mexico, like the way they word it, they don't even really put it in high regards like that. You know what I mean? I know, young man, I know you got an Issacharite rib, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if her family looks at it as a big deal. If you want to speak on that real quick.
No, she doesn't look at it as a big deal, and she's actually from Puebla.
Damn, that's small world.
Get a sister hand for that.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, so like you said, it's like a little victory, like you said, like Juneteenth type shit. But America made it more popular than them, and who's the Americans? The oppressor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't make that shit popular. Niggas just follow the leader, just like how niggas do St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Niggas do whatever, anything to go party. That's what niggas is gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, now all of a sudden, y'all made Cinco de Mayo so popular, but now you want to kick all the Mexicans out, man. Give me a break. You know what I mean?
It's all about some money anyway.
Right.
Anyway, and and it's not like I'm not throwing any shade to the Issacharite brothers and sisters, because hell, why not? You know what I'm saying? Capitalize, make a bag off a day that the oppressors, want to tip heavy or whatever. Come in there and eat all the goddamn tacos up. Yeah, let them before they start back eating niggas. So, let them Cinco de Mayo until, they goddamn gut bust. But, just like anything could come apart, oppressors want to distract us from serving the most high power. You know what I mean? Whether they understand it or whether they don't understand it, because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. They just do anything wicked that pleases their lusts, and we follow them because we don't know how to separate our spirits from America. It's just really that simple. You know why it's black on black violence? Because it's white on white violence. We mimic our oppressor here in this captivity. That's why the Lord commands us to separate our spirit. It won't be no black on black violence if we didn't learn it from our oppressor. I know that's hard to understand, because it seems like we take accountability away from ourselves, which we should be held accountable for everything that we do to each other. And that's our lack of accountability and our lack of obedience to the Most High God is why we're in this situation today. But Kakumi, I know you know these Bible verses, but the Lord said when our oppressor put us in this captivity, he went above and he went too far. He stepped over the boundaries. He crossed the line where the Lord had to come back and be like, damn, this goddamn heathen right here, this devil right here, he has to be punished. What is it, 100-fold, 7-fold, whatever?
Right.
I'm paraphrasing. I can't remember the exact verse. But what I'm saying,
you want me to get it for you?
Oh, please, Baba Kashaf.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. He is very witty with them verses. But what I'm saying is, our lack of accountability, right, is the reason why we're in captivity today. The reason why we don't have our power today. But it's a known fact that our oppressor took advantage of our stumbling. You get what I'm saying? So we have to realize that in coming back and serving the Lord, that we can't hold hands with the oppressor because they're the oppressor and we're the slaves. We're the children of slaves.
Right.
And that's a very important thing for us to understand so we can grow as a nation that they are our enemies. And the
Damn
Lord
right.
is going to pay recompense to them for how they treated us. So without any white on white crime, there wouldn't be any black on black crime. Without any white school shooters, there wouldn't be any black school shooters. Without any
Right.
white thieves, there wouldn't be any black thieves. Because
Right.
that is their culture, and that's how America was established off crimes.
Mhm.
So if you want to be all American, you just want to be the best criminal in the world.
Right.
You can't be a criminal. You can't be successful in America without being a goddamn criminal. They don't get
That's
successful by being a hard-working, honest person. They get successful by criminal activity, like Donald Trump right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's right. Stealing everything he can.
Killing every
He
goddamn
he
man. And
he
then they
stole
got
a whole
the
country.
war holy.
Right. He stole a whole country in 2026. Just pulled up, took the president, and took everything underneath the sun over there. So come on, man. In 2026. And then they get mad at us until and when we say that the white man is a devil. And they call us a hate group, but the Southern Poverty Law Center just got popped for funding the KKK.
Hey, can't
Make it make sense.
Crazy work.
Man, good night.
Be a hate group because we tell the truth.
Right.
Right.
That's just all it is. That's all you had. That's the only, our oppressor, they hate the truth. They hate being held accountable. If you hold them accountable, it's going to be a problem. You get what I'm saying? So we are simply a hate group because we tell the truth about them and they don't like it. So we a hater. We hating. We're a hate group.
That's right. Yeah, if you could, young man, get Ezekiel chapter 35. Ezekiel 35 and verse 5, if I'm not mistaken.
You said Ezekiel 35 and 5?
Yeah, Con.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Right. Yeah, you go ahead and break that down, Elijah.
Yeah, and basically, like I was saying, you know what I mean? For the perpetual hatred you had against the Lord's chosen people, you know what I mean? He's going to repay you with the blood that you shed, because they always tell us that, that's in the days of old. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is slaves anymore. But they fail to realize no one has been brought to justice for those crimes. They don't want to be held accountable because they feel like the people who put us in slavery, the people who have, and they still oppressing us to this day. I'm only speaking of the crimes that happened that obviously haven't been justified, and it's crimes today that haven't been justified. Like that article I sent you about the young brother on TikTok. They are still hunting down Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and treating us as if we're the worst people on the earth. You get what I'm saying? So these crimes haven't been justified. There's been no justice for slavery. There's been no justice for Trayvon Martin and all these brothers and sisters who have lost their lives. Yeah, a police officer might have got fired. They might have got fined. We got a little bit of justice. What was the sister's name? Sonia Massey. We got a little bit. But now, y'all hold us accountable to the 10,000 power. And this is what this verse is talking about. You kill us innocently in cold blood, and you have this perpetual hatred. So the Lord said he has to come get it back in blood for his people.
Right.
Period.
Damn right. And if I could, if I'm not mistaken, because you know how a lot of so-called fake Israelites or whatnot, Christians of them so-called apologetics, they try to pull up was it in Exodus where it says, "Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite because he is thy brother." Now, is this not the same one? Go back, I think go up one where it says that even though he was your brother, you broke the covenant, or is that after that?
Well, you know, and just real quick, when it's telling us to not abhor Edomite, what they fail to realize is it's not talking about justice right there. Right. They see that fake Israelites and Christians don't understand justice. That's why they have a hard time understanding the Bible, and then they just love white people. The Lord don't give a damn if they white. The Lord gives a damn about the crimes they committed to his chosen people. So when it's talking about abhor of Edomite, we're not going to hate them like they hate us simply because of who they are.
Kind of a con.
And that's what it's talking about. We don't just hate Edomites because they Edomites.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like they hate us because we blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They don't hate us for any other reason outside of that. We're not supposed to have that same hate that they have for us, for them.
Kind of a con.
This is not even justice isn't hate.
Right. It damn sure ain't.
No.
You know, justice is right. You know what I mean?
It's righteous. The Lord said it in what's the one in Revelation? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. That's justice.
Yeah, right.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. That's justice. That's not hate.
Damn right.
We not grabbing your whole nation, putting them in chains and enslaving them just for the simple fact we don't feel like doing the work. We not just lining people up against the wall, shooting them and unaliving them, feeding their children to alligators and mutilating the women. We're not doing that just because. That's what they did to us. That's not abhor is not the same thing as justice. That's what Christians and fake Israelites don't understand. That's all. They don't understand justice.
Damn right. Most High in Christ. As a matter of fact, while you talking about it, since you brought it up, I don't know if you want to go into that article you was talking about.
Oh, with the
because I honestly I haven't really heard too much about it.
It just recently happened, and that was just a clip on YouTube. But the story is that a young female was shot. She was 17 years old. So the police were looking for the suspect. They seen two young men walking. So the police tried to stop the two young men. He was not a young man, and he was 19, a young black man. He took off running, and that video that I sent you on TikTok, I don't know if that's his father. I'm not sure who that guy is, but he was just explaining a scenario of what happened, how witnesses saw him take off running. Witnesses also saw him stop and put up his hands and say he give up, and then another police officer pulled up and killed him. But it was all due to because another sister got shot, which they still doing an investigation about that. But however, regardless if he did it, he still shouldn't have been killed like that before you even find out if he did it or not. You get what I'm saying?
Kind of a con.
So that's the scenario with that story. They was trying to stop him and question him about a shooting. He took off running. I don't know if he was scared. I don't know why he took off running. You know what I mean? But
oh man, look, that's
gave up.
You know, that's almost second nature, man.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I ran from the police and didn't have a reason to run. It's just the police. It's just instinct. Growing up in the hood, I didn't seen the police do so much damage in the black community. I didn't seen them plant drugs on people. I didn't seen the police. I didn't got beat up by the police before, for no reason. So like in my neighborhood where I grew up, they had like a special gang type unit just for our section, and they would come and harass us whether you was in the streets or not. If you was black and you was in the hood, you were getting harassed, and it just became a normal thing to run from the police.
Right.
Because you didn't want to get your ass whooped or get drugs planted on you. So I don't know if this was this brother's case, but however, regardless, he gave up running, witnesses say, and another police officer pulled up and shot him. They didn't find a weapon. He didn't have a weapon or anything. So that's the story. And the link I sent you is I believe it's his father. I'm not sure who the brother is. And he's further explaining what I just explained, you know what I mean? And that's his family and everybody's, you know, just grieving. And it's just another sad situation.
Yeah. And really, it's not even just about the police. You know what I mean? It's just, that's just the white man in general. You know what I mean? Like, even before they was police, like, we couldn't even, you know, back in the day, we couldn't even really walk the streets at certain times and without like, you know, you seen what's that movie, A Time to Kill? You know what I mean? With Samuel Jackson. You know, a little girl couldn't even walk home by herself from school, and when you see the devil coming up, you know what I'm saying? And they just got that old what does it say in Hebrews, where there's no other profane person such as Esau. Right. Profane and a fornicator, because the generals bring out, like, they got like, they tie that violence to their sexuality. They get off on that shit. You know what I mean? Like, when they go hunting, and you know what I mean, they get a euphoria. You know what I mean? Where it's like they're almost having an orgasm when they're doing this bullshit. You know what I mean? Like Jeffrey Dahmer, he would go and unalive blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and he was a sexual deviant doing it at the same time. You know what I mean? Because that's what they do. That's what Esau does. You know what I mean? And this is just in there in nature. You know what I mean? So, as a matter of fact, that kind of brings me over to an article that I just seen not too long ago. This devil, and matter of fact, he was a law enforcement. Let me see. Yeah, right here. So let me share this real quick. So he just got arrested about a couple weeks ago. Right here. It says on April 22nd, 2026, 45-year-old former North Carolina police officer Christopher Gilliam was arrested in Destin, Florida, following a multi-state investigation into an alleged plot to commit a racially motivated mass shooting at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival. So this cat, he had a whole plot plan to go to the NO and just start dumping on cats. You know what I mean? And you know, in New Orleans, the Jazz Festival was gonna be outside. So he was just gonna be outside, just locked and loaded, ready to unalive. Matter of fact, let me share this little news clip real quick, if I could, Baba Kashad.
And real quick, I don't know how to say that word with that symptom that you said oppressors suffer from, but it's like erotophonophilia. That sound familiar?
Yeah.
Erotophonophilia, the feeling or psychological condition in which a person experiences sexual arousal or gratification from killing another human being. It's a real condition.
Right. and that's what they get. You know what I'm saying? They sick, man. Urodophilia.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm
Something
pronouncing.
like that. Hold on, let me see. I was gonna try to pull up the definition. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up after we play this real quick. Fair use. We're using this for educational purposes. Even though this is kind of quick, but no sweat.
A shooting plot that was actually stopped in its tracks. The suspect was caught and arrested in Florida. Investigators say former police officer Christopher Gillum, he's pictured right here, was planning a mass shooting at a festival in New Orleans. Police say he planned to attack the city's Jazz and Heritage Festival, which started yesterday, and brings in 500,000 people over 2 weekends. Gillum was tracked down at a hotel in Destin. Police say they found a handgun and 200 rounds of ammunition in his room. Law enforcement sources say Gillum made statements about killing Black people and planned to commit suicide by cop. He's charged with making terroristic threats and is being extradited to Louisiana.
Right. So listen, he had a
We
plan.
were truly blessed by the.
And I doubt that he was the only. Hello. Salaki. Yeah, I doubt he was the only one in on it. So don't be surprised if someone tries to fulfill the job. So if any of y'all brothers and sisters, you know, like we in the last days, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta be careful going out to these major mass populated events, man. Cause these devils, they be out here, man. Unless it's a UPK event, man. Listen, I don't even know if I would advise it. Salaki.
You ain't lying.
Straight up.
You ain't lying.
Let alone the devil's doing it. Our own people they got the damn demon on them too. Cause what just happened in where was we at? Well, not we, but I just seen an article where I forgot what city it was in. It was just a mass shooting where like 20 people got injured, and it just happened too, like over the weekend.
You said over
you know what I'm
mass shooting?
Yeah, it was like Jake. You know what I'm saying? You know how Jake do, niggas be partying, kicking it, you know what I'm saying, and get into it with each other. And next thing you know, niggas up the burner and just start spraying and you know what I mean? And
Was it
hit
Oklahoma?
Khan. Yep, it just happened like over the weekend.
It was a 18-year-old.
Yeah, they was some youngins.
22,
you know,
one killed, unalive, Salakia.
Khan.
Mm-hmm. So, and that's how it is, man. You know, around this time, what's it like, prom and all that stuff's coming up, you know what I mean? So, you know, all these young cats, they getting all dressed up. These young sisters, they pretty much looking like they getting hypersexualized by their family member, their mamas. You know what I'm saying? Because they done left the daddy, they hypersexualized, getting butt almost half naked going to the prom. Good night. I know y'all seen them posts where the daughters, it be like the see-through shit where the only thing that's covered up is the areolas and the cootie cat. Everything else is pretty much exposed. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's just madness. You know, we kind of all over the place right now, but you know, it all ties in some way or another. You know what I mean? But back to what I was just saying, yeah, that devil, he was ready to unalive, man. And good thing he got caught, because I know the jazz festival is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like doing shit like that. But at this point in time, man, good night. Like, we got it's high times to wake out of sleep and come into this truth, brothers and sisters.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because the Lord's unleashing the plagues. You know, it's the time of what's it called? the hour of temptation, like you damn near don't even want to take a cruise no more, cause but they just had that one shit coming out. You know, the Lord, what does it say in Matthew chapter 24? That wars, rumors of wars, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. You know, on that little cruise they just had.
I know I seen a little bit of. I didn't know where it happened because I was in my slave, but I seen. I don't know. I just seen something about it. I'm not sure what happened though. Like, you know, you see a picture with saying something, but I didn't read it.
Yeah, kind of what kind. Yeah, it ain't nothing major, but they gotta contain that shit because so I guess it was a small cruise. It wasn't even like a big, like a Carnival or Norwegian and one of these old bigger cruises. There's a cruise only probably had about like 200-300 people on it. But they got a virus that was on the cruise. So just imagine if it was a big cruise,
right?
So it's a new. Well, I ain't gonna say a new virus, but it's called. Let me share my screen real quick. Hantavirus, and if you could, Baba Kasha, young man, get Matthew's chapter 24, where it says wars and rumors of wars.
I'm ready.
But yeah, so what does it say? I thought I had another article. Yeah. So can y'all see that? That looks small, huh?
It's a little small, but I can read it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. So it says a suspected hantavirus outbreak on the MV Hondias, a cruise ship sailing in the Atlantic Ocean, has killed 3 people and sickened at least 3 others. The ship is currently anchored off the coast of Cape Verde, an island nation off the west coast of Africa, and passengers have not been allowed to disembark. So it only got 149 people on the board. You know what I mean? And one case has been confirmed through lab testing with 5 more suspected. So, you know, hantavirus. So let's see, what is hantavirus? Hantavirus is a family of viruses carried by rodents, mice, rats, that can cause severe, often fatal respiratory or renal illness in humans. So look, the Lord could send a plague anywhere. You know what I mean? And they on this little ship, and the rats or whatever they got on that damn ship, it done spread.
And you said about the west coast of Africa?
Yeah, kind of kind. But I think I don't know where they left from. But either way it goes, yeah, they some heathens. It's probably all heathens 9 times out of 10 on this damn ship. You know what I mean? But here I go back to the little article. But all it take, that's just like how the coronavirus start. It take one motherfucker to come from China and then just get off. Don't know nobody got the shit. And the next thing you know, everybody got the damn shit. It's spreading like the bubonic plague. You know what I mean? Right. And then next thing you know, people dying left and right. Damn, I can't even. What is damn?
It's cool. I just heard, you know.
Oh yeah, here we go. So, like, you say that again.
I said I thought I heard you say something about Africa. I was like, well, hey, them heathen. I was just about to say, Jake, you know, niggas always trying to run to Africa.
Yep.
Not know
that
what
too. Oh damn, Salakia. Hey, Salam, how about you, man? Shabrakatah. Salakia, I didn't even see you out of while.
Niggas always trying to run to Africa. What's going on?
No, ain't no sweat. Y'all respect thumb. It's all the big priests and up and coming priests in the building.
Yeah, damn right. Was you in the thing long?
I had logged in, then it took me out. Then I just came in.
All right, more time Christ, damn right. Yep.
Sound like we had a little lag going on.
Nah, yeah. No, we too wild. Well, I mean, I think we too loud.
Yeah,
y'all can hear him. Yeah.
I can.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
You got hold on,
Yep.
Salaki. You got it's an echo. You got the class and like playing somewhere else on something else.
Yeah, my phone.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is.
All right, Most High in Christ, damn right.
1 2 1 2.
That's better. That's way better.
Christ, water. Where we at with it? Priest, up and coming priest.
Man, shit. We was talking about this little plague that was on this little ship, man. You know what I'm saying? People done got unalived on the ship on a little cruise, and it's like a virus that's spreading. You know what I'm saying? Well, we don't know. We don't know exactly who's all on the ship, but it's like
it's heathens, but still.
Yeah, sound like heathens. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the point. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead,
Salakia.
Oh, Salakia. If I may, just to add on that point, because Kakum said something heavy earlier when you was talking about the what was that, the shooting in Oklahoma, and how, you know, black people, and it's the same, which goes back to what I said earlier, like it wouldn't be no black on black crime if it wasn't no white on white crime, because we learn from our oppressor. We carrying on, we putting on his spirit, you know what I mean? We putting on his leaves out of the garden. We covering up in his doctrine. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I may, I just wanted to get Revelation 18:4, Baba Kasha, and this is for, you know, us. This is a warning for us. And the Lord trying to warn blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, like the more you keep indulging, you know, in this heathen culture, I hate to say it, we gonna keep getting fucked up. It's a lot. You know what I mean? I hate to say it like that, but it just is what it is.
Yeah, that's right, priest. That's right. We follow our oppressors to the T. We love what they do. You know what I mean?
We'll bend over backwards for the oppressor. And it was crazy. We'll bend over backwards for the oppressor. And we know they wrong. Like that be the whole part about it. Like we know the oppressor wrong. We'll still bend over backwards for our oppressor, but yet we won't give another nigga a chance. Like, and that's what's so disgusting about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
right.
Nigga, that nigga Larry, man, I see that. I'm smoking Larry.
Good
night.
night.
We'll get the oppressor for everything that they have done as a nation to us. But you won't get the oppressor. That's the crazy part about it. But like you got Salak, it was Revelation 18:4, Baba Kachak.
I got it.
Matter.
Is Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues."
See, America, our oppressor, these heathens, they are going to get plagued by the Lord. You get what I'm saying? The Lord is warning us. Like, you got to come out of her. You got to come out of that spirit. You got to come out of that ideology. You got to stop celebrating your birthdays. You got to stop eating shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster. You got to stop turning sisters into hoes. You got to stop having an evil eye towards your brother. You got to stop sinning against the Most High God. Otherwise, you're going to continue in the behavior of your oppressor, the behavior of America, and you're going to get the same plagues your oppressor's going to get when he comes back and judges America. When all these plagues, like Hakum Gabar said, when all these plagues start to be released and get the hitting, and you align yourself with the enemy, you're gonna get judged with the enemy. It's just
Right.
simple what it is. You gotta realize that that is our enemy and not our friend. We're not joining hand in hand because that is our enemy. Our enemy has to get judged and get his justice.
Come on now.
The Lord got to bring his justice to this earth, man. So yeah, so like I yield.
That's right. That's right. And if I could piggyback what the brother was bringing out was definitely heavy, man. You know what I mean? Definitely heavy what you was bringing out, Live Shot. Our problem is, man, we want to fight each other, man, instead of fighting for each other.
That's
you know what I
right.
mean? We rather go to war with each other than go to war for each other. That's the problem in our neighborhoods, our communities, man, starting from the top to the bottom, man. We need our black senators to fight for us. They fighting against us. You know what I mean? All the mayors, we got mayors all across this country, man, black mayors, man, fighting against us. Fighting against us, man, and on every turn, man. None of our leaders is fighting for us. Show me one leader that's fighting for us, man. You know what I mean? It's just not happening. So we got to start fighting for each other instead of fighting against each other. That's all I want to say for right now. I yield.
Damn right.
Damn right, yeah. It's
under Christ. So
right, yeah.
Heavy content, man. Big ups to the Live Shot in the building. Boy, it's always a pleasure to have you, man.
All the time.
Big ups to you. Big ups to you. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
The amazing brother you brought up down there in Iowa, Kakumkambar, that's my nigga. You know what I mean?
He's shining, ain't
Out for sure.
Yeah,
and big ups to
right.
the young man.
Yeah.
Well, we talked during Passover, but what was your name again? Salakia.
Finest.
Finest?
God.
Okay, so like big up to the young man Finest as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Damn right.
Like I like to tell a young man, congratulations for finding the truth, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No sign of Christ.
We call him Young Man F though. Your Live Shot, we call him
Okay,
Young Man
well,
F.
I know the F. Yeah, I didn't just want to say F. You know what I mean? So he told me his name before, but I'm horrible at remembering names.
Yeah, that's we ain't gonna. It's hard to remember them names, man.
So it always take me a few times. It ain't no
Same here. Same here.
I gotta get my memory up. You get what I'm saying? So lock you for that.
Hey, look, sooner or later, Lord willing, we gonna get rid of all that young man shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in the right direction, up under the right brothers, man. You know what I mean?
Damn right.
What else? What else y'all dropped before I came on, man? I know y'all had some heavy shit. I miss anything? What I miss?
No, we was going into Cinco de Mayo and shit, and how the oppressor need to stop. I don't want to see no oppressor eat no tacos, drinking no tequila today. No none of that. No any day. You know what I mean? Since y'all hate Mexicans so much, you better stop eating tacos and drinking tequila.
Damn
you know
right.
What I mean?
But you know he's such a hypocrite. You know what I mean? He gonna smile in your face and had the machete behind his back. So you know what I mean?
Damn
you can't even
right.
trust him. He gonna act like it's all good. Then tomorrow get up out of here. You know what I mean? Like wow, how diabolical is that? Kicking all of the Hispanic brothers out the country, and it's like they pushing Cinco de Mayo harder than the Mexicans. You know what I mean?
Right.
They the ones actually gave the Mexicans this holiday. Get me right if I'm wrong on that. You know what I mean? And I don't think it was no Mexicans over here pushing for Cinco de Mayo like the oppressor have. You know what I mean? He gave them this holiday, just like he gave us Juneteenth. You know what I mean?
Right.
All these fake subliminal holidays, subliminal victories that we think we get, man, and it just ain't enough, man. That's why we gotta fight for one another, man, instead of fighting against each other, man. How you?
Damn right. Yeah, and another way we gotta fight for one another is like you said, come out of their ways, man, out of their mentality. You know what I mean? I know y'all heard about the sister. In fact, there's so many different things I want to talk about. I don't even know. One,
that's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, what's that thing? Because right now, I guess, you know what I'm saying, in America, you can do what you want to do. You know what I mean? You know, they've been talking about Meg Thee Stallion and how Buddy had another wife or another rib or another home girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? But you could be a whole. Let me see this real quick.
304.
Right,
she could be a 304 all day. No sisters want to talk about that. You know what I mean? They want to jump on the bandwagon, and come to find out, Meg Thee Stallion is a liar. You know what I mean? Look at all the rods she done had, man. You know what I mean? And all this is just being propagated throughout our community, man. You know what I mean? We got little girls looking at this, man. You know what I mean? Coming up, growing up, looking at Meg Thee Stallion. She lied to Gayle King about having sex with the brother. Then come back and say, "Oh, I had sex with her maybe once or twice." No, you was getting your back broke out. That's how men do it. We ain't gonna do you once or twice. We gonna hit you many times we want to, and that's exactly what happened. And she lied on the air, but they don't want to speak on that though. You know what I mean? They don't want to talk about how she lied on the brother and allegedly got him locked in jail where he damn near losing his life. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Klay Thompson, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, damn right. It could have been him. He could have been next. You know what I mean? Big ups to all them brothers, man, that got up out of that situation, man. Don't nobody want to be seen with a 304. Nobody wants to be seen with them, man. You know what I mean? She loud, she ghetto. You know what I mean? Klay Thompson, you're a quiet kid. He chill. You know what I mean? That ain't him. That ain't him. We all know that. I knew that. I knew that wasn't gonna last when I first heard about them being together. It just wasn't a match. You know what I mean?
Right on time.
She should have never been with that brother, man. You know what I mean? And it's one thing to change. You know what I mean? And it's one thing to act like you changed and want to change. That's two different things. And that just wasn't Meg Thee Stallion. She was a liar, man. Lied on Did y'all hear about how she lied on Tory Lanez? Get me right on this.
That's we've been on that one. You know what I'm saying?
If I may, real quick, because Tazai going in real quick, can I get Proverbs 23 and 27?
Damn right. Yeah, because the sister, man, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody questioning her lies. You know what I mean? Even Gayle King ain't had nothing they had no rebuttal for it. She didn't even want to, you know what I mean, go in on Meg Thee Stallion. She was even saving her. You know what I mean? She didn't even want to bring out the truth. See, these women, they stick together when it's time to be a 304. All they doing is just looking in the mirror. That's why they following her and everybody jumping on her team. You know what I mean? A lot of sisters, man. A lot of sisters just jumping on her. Oh, well, Klay. And he ain't even spoke. Elisha. He ain't had no comments or nothing. And everybody and all the sisters want to ridicule him. He ain't even had a comment. But he's the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we're not gonna let that happen, man. Because here in the ISUPK, man, we're gonna speak the truth, and that's just what it is, man. You know what I mean? A man can have multiple wives, multiple women, man. He can do that. You know what I'm saying? You women are not men. We are not equal. There's no way a woman can have multiple men. You know what I mean? It just won't work out.
I mean, but they just had to accept that they whores. You know, but
mouthful up. In
this day and age, the whole culture is glorified, and a righteous sister isn't glorified, and that's why the Bible says, "Out of 1,000 men, I found one righteous. Out of 1,000 women, I didn't find none." So you have to go way. It's not, and that's not to say that there isn't any righteous sisters. That's not what it's saying. You have to dig a whole lot deeper to find a righteous sister, because out of 1,000 men, just finding one, that ain't good neither.
Right. Exactly.
You just have to work a little harder to find the righteous sisters than you do the righteous a righteous brother. You get what I'm saying? But, what's that? Oh, Salaki, you got that out? Proverbs?
Got out on Khan. It's
23?
Proverbs chapter 23, verse 27.
And 28, Salakia.
Khan. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. Verse 28. She also lieth in wait as for a prey, and increaseth the transgressors among men.
You see, this is the thing that a lot of brothers fail to realize when they pursuing women like Megan Thee Stallion, women like Cardi B, women like Sukiana, whatever her name is, and Sexy Red. You know how to get rid of 304s. You know how to get rid of whores. Stop sleeping with them. Stop pursuing them. Stop giving them the attention they admire, they looking for, that they crave.
Right.
Otherwise, you're gonna run into a deep pit. What did it say? Read it again, Oxalaki. I lost where I was at.
That's it.
Verse 27. For a whore is a deep ditch.
A whore is a deep ditch. You understand? You know what that deep ditch represents? Fall down a goddamn deep ditch and see how hard it is to get out without any help.
Ooh wee.
You follow that ditch. The whore is a deep ditch.
Ooh wee.
That is a trap. That is a snare. That's not good. But those are the type of women we pursue. We want to fall in a goddamn deep ditch. We want to be on child support for 18 years. You understand? You want to fight your brother because, you know, she gonna go sleep with every, she gonna go blow every ride that's in the street. Now you heartbroken, and you don't know if the baby is yours. You got to go to Maury and sit there and take a goddamn paternity test because a whore is a deep ditch. I seen niggas raise kids for 18 years and the goddamn baby wasn't his.
18 years. And on the 18th birthday, found out it wasn't his.
You know, straight up. That happens in real life. You get what I'm saying? Because a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit.
Hey, Salaki, what scripture we on?
Proverbs.
I know it,
20,
but
23
okay, kind of
and 27.
That was the last one. I thought you had a couple more scripts. He read all three of them.
20. You can read 28 again, Baba Kashaf.
Yeah. Proverbs chapter 23, verse 28. She also lieth in wait as for a prey.
Ain't that what Cardi B said? She said she used to get niggas doped up. They fall asleep and she set them up and rob them. If that rumor is true, she said she needed $700,000 a month from from the basketball player for her upkeep. So they let you know what type of time they on when you dealing with them. But the box can't be that good, or is it? Or you just fool for a 304, or you just fall for these tricks that's gonna have you in this deep ditch.
In the pit.
Or in that pit.
That whopping.
So, brothers, men have to be more cautious of the type of women that they entertaining. Otherwise, your ass going to end up in a deep pit. That's how you get rid of a goddamn Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. You stop giving them your goddamn attention. It's a lot.
That was heavy. That was a hell of a breakdown. Hell of a breakdown. You're right. You're going to fall into a pit dealing with these 304s. You goddamn right.
Like it.
Man. And then at the same time, like the brother was bringing out, man, don't nobody wants to follow a righteous chick. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to follow a goddamn hoe. You know what I mean? Megan Thee Stallion, a goddamn hoe. Nobody wants to follow her. No, I mean everybody want to follow her. They don't want to follow women like Shalom Nahar. You know what I mean? They don't want to follow women like that. You know what I mean? They just want to you know what I mean, go with being unrighteous, man. You know what I mean? There's plenty of righteous women in the world.
She got a hell of a husband. The men in the UPK are wise. You in the world, in the world, y'all gonna live in a goddamn clinic the rest of your life.
All these bogus podcasts out here, all this talking about all this negativity, bringing other brothers down and shit, getting paid. I mean, they getting paid off of this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Lucrative game, man, and it don't mean a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Right here is where your true leader lies, man. Here in the ISUPK, brothers who willing to change their life. You know what I mean? Are you brothers out there in these podcasts is willing to change your life? I doubt it, man. I doubt it. That's why you need to get in the ISUPK up under Command and General Yohana, man.
Nah, them niggas love hoes, Design.
As we can see,
hoes. And the sad part about it is a lot of the women that are promiscuous like that suffer some type of trauma. So, you know, you are feeding into her trauma by giving her what she wants. She won't ride at the ride. Like, oh, or she want the bag, whatever she wants, she's battling some type of demon, but it usually stems from some type of trauma. More than likely her uncle molested her. Somebody molested her.
That's true. That's true. Definitely true, man.
She's growing up, and now she thinks she needs to take advantage of men because she was taken advantage of. And the cycle just keeps continuing, man. That's just really all it is. Salakia.
That's heavy, priest. Yeah, right.
Hey, Salakia, since we on the 3 or 4 tip, I got one more that adds with that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it, man. Heavy content.
That was definitely solid. Solomon wrote Proverbs, and he wrote Ecclesiasticus as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go over here in the Apocrypha chapter. Is pretty much exactly verbatim what you said, 26 and 12. Salakia.
There's Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain.
Hold on. She will open her mouth as what?
As a thirsty traveler when
as
he
a
hath
thirsty
found a
traveler.
fountain.
Yeah, see, these women be thirsty. You know how women be trying to say men is thirsty. No, these women be thirsty too. They open their mouth like a thirsty traveler, like when he's traveling. You know what I'm saying? Anything that she feels like is the next best thing smoking, she's on that. You know what I'm saying? When she's done with that one, she's like, listen, Meg Thee Stallion just got with a new nigga just that quick.
Oh, she with somebody already?
Man, hold on. Let me get this real quick.
See the examples now?
Hold on. So like y'all look, we all came from the world. You already know what that means. She been dealing with that nigga.
Man, come on, man.
We know that. God.
Break it down.
God.
Hold on. I just want to show you the picture.
Yeah, I haven't saw that chick. Like that's just one of them stories. I saw everybody. I saw it blow up on it on social media. Everybody was talking about it, but that's not really something that gets my attention, me personally. But I hate the fact that niggas is even arguing over Megan Thee Stallion for one.
Yeah, right. And once again, the brother still hasn't made a comment. You know what I mean? He still ain't had nothing to say. But here she is. She already putting out her business publicly again already.
Well,
she's a super 304.
He said what he had to say, and he went about his business. It's a lot, yeah.
Right, and listen, I wasn't even gonna bring it up, but
he ain't got an album about to come out. She do. He got some other money investments. She got an album about to drop that she about to sell or try to sell.
Oh yeah, she's about to have all the 304 income popping ASAP. Yeah, everybody, her, Cardi B, they need to do a whole all of, because that's that trouble bond and shit.
I don't know how they go out there WAP.
That WAP don't be whopping right. Salakia.
Say that again, please.
The WAP wasn't whopping. I thought you know what I'm saying? That WAP ain't keeping niggas apparently. Salakia.
WAP. Gone.
So hold on, let me share this real quick. Fair use. I don't know who this nigga is but there's another picture I seen, but this ain't the one, but this is something similar.
That's Meg.
What is
you
that?
Bringing up Meg?
Yeah, Khan.
Oh, there's somebody reacting. I was like, what the hell?
This the exact behavior.
Can y'all
was avoiding and had to escape. Is this the exact behavior? The exact behavior that Klay Thompson was avoiding and had to escape after Megan is already within 24 hours found the utility guy that she keeps on the side, ready at all times to pick up the dirty work. pull up whenever she needs an in-house call and bringing this man in to mog him. Got this guy just mogging him on the side.
Look, so she went to the basketball game with the nigga at that. Good night.
Hey, Salaki, we just read, like, brothers don't get any wiser. You can have all the money, you can have all the success, you can have all the fame. We just read a whore is a deep ditch. The brother after brother, you got to think like, look, the newest brother is gonna be in a deeper ditch than the last brother.
Man, look,
you got to look at it like that. The after watching all of that, how she just did him, and how what's the one nigga from Cali, Blueface, said he called her, she was crying when her mama, she gave Blueface head after her mama died. He went over there to comfort her. He's like, yeah, and she knocked me, she gave me some, she topped him off. But my point of saying that is that you gonna be the new man, witness all of that, and still deal with that. Right. And then you can't be surprised with the outcome, is all I'm saying. When she is a walking billboard for 304 of them. Whether she's selling albums, whether that's a character, I don't know. But to even try to find out, and what I don't get about them celebrities and niggas that got money is I wouldn't want nobody or nothing, every nigga in Hollywood than touch. I just don't get it. But that's how you know it's definitely some type of demons that them brothers is battling in that Hollywood. All want to deal with the same woman, and just put up with that type of shit. I don't get it. Like, I really don't. Salakia.
Right. Yeah. Read that again, young man. Salakia.
Khan. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain.
Good
and drink
night.
of every water near her.
Man, look, she's a thirsty traveler, and she's gonna open up her mouth as soon as she gets there. She ain't left that nigga in 2 weeks, and she already pulling up at the basketball game with a new nigga. Keep reading.
By every hedge will she sit down.
By every hedge, she gonna sit down at every hedge, meaning she wherever she want to be. She right. Peeping. She peeping the scene. Peeping the scene. You know what I'm saying? She outside. You know how they say it? I'm outside. Hot girl summer, all that hot girl summer shit that they be talking about. Yeah, that's what they are. Keep reading.
And open her quiver against every arrow.
Open up her quiver against every arrow. You know what a quiver is? A quiver is you ever seen like Robin Hood, the thing that holds the arrows in the back?
Right.
That's the quiver. Her quiver is her cootie cat.
God.
You know what I'm saying? What's an arrow? That's the rod. So read that one more time.
So she's stuffed tight.
From the top?
No, just the quiver part.
And open her quiver against every arrow.
Against every arrow. So listen, she gonna put any rod up in her quiver. I pray you understand. I yield on that, Salaki.
I definitely understand.
Yeah, man. And
this is what we're trying to teach brothers in the world. That look, you put your arrow in that. Just know your arrows touching other arrows.
Right. Good night. And if I could, and that's why, you know what I'm saying, when we come into this truth, sisters, I know if any sister hearing this now or later, you might think that, why y'all bashing the black women? Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, see, we love our black women. But guess what? Some of y'all need correction. And when you become a woman up into this truth, you become a new woman. So even though you might have had a lot of arrows in your quiver back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? Be glad that the Lord died for your iniquities. You know what I mean?
When a sister comes in here, if she truly repent, none of them arrows matter no more. You don't look at the sister like she had a, she's a new woman.
Damn right.
She's a new woman. You get what I'm saying? So in the Christian, they don't give a damn in the world, no way. They don't care about none of that. You get what I'm saying? But they should, because it's a lot of plagues out there, Kukum Gabar.
Right. Hey, listen, in the Christian church, they're gonna add more more arrows to the quiver.
Oh,
they don't give a damn. Pastor, he's gonna take your rib to counsel and put his arrow in her quiver when you ain't paying attention. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Right.
And that's why us in the UPK, or not just the scripture says, let's go over here if I could, Baba Kashal. We spend a lot of time on it, but it just, you know what I'm saying? Let's go over here to Leviticus chapter 19 and 29. See, like Elisha said earlier, you know what I'm saying, what Elisha was bringing out so heavy, you know what I'm saying? When we stop liking hoes, the hoes is going to stop being hoes. You know what I'm saying? Us as men of the Lord, or just men in general, we got to be able to stand for this shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we got to stop, we got to start scrutinizing all the simping ass niggas out here who do anything strange for a piece of change. These niggas is out here doing the bending over now. Matter of fact, I know you heard about let alone Glorilla Shebrew, but I just he didn't do nothing else. But so I don't know if you ever heard of a nigga named in the world he was a rapper. His name's Boston Richie. You know who he is?
He a rapper?
Yeah, Conor McCon. He's a rapper. He's from Florida, but they call him Boston Richie. He made that song called Help Me. Would you help me? You know what I mean? He had a couple hits, man, but now, good night. Long story short, he must have got into it with one of his little duck offs. You know what I mean? And she done exposed him pretty much the same exact way that Glorilla Shebrew was on. Same exact it's mirror. You know what I mean?
The narrow pit could come.
Good night. You know what I mean? And it's just unfortunate that there's a lot of that shit that's happening around here. You know what I'm saying? With these men is acting like women. You know what I mean? Even around here, you know what I'm saying? Men be getting it. It's everywhere. These niggas be out here and they getting exposed, and then they get mad at they whoever they was dealing with, unalive them, all type of shit. You know what I mean? And we gotta come back to this truth, be men, and stop allowing this buffoonery and all this hypersexuality going on with our women, and you know what I'm saying, and our men in the whole household period. But yeah, Salaki, could you read that for me, Baba Kashab?
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter, to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom.
See, look, when we prostitute our daughters, like I was bringing up earlier with this this prom type shit. These sisters, they damn near prostituting their daughters. They half naked. You know what I'm saying? They hypersexualizing the children. The women are hypersexualizing the young men. They be buying strippers for young men on their 16th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's diabolical. What's
diabolical.
Going on,
and then it just becomes a perpetual thing. Read that one more time.
God. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness.
And the land becomes full of wickedness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See, when we satisfy a lot of these women, you know, they say happy wife, happy life. But guess what? The wife out here prostituting their daughters, hypersexualizing them. But you know what it is, man? You real men of the Lord, shit, happy man, happy land. God damn it. We ain't gonna defile the land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stand on this truth. That's
we're
what the
gonna
hell
fight.
we're
We're
gonna
gonna fight. We're gonna fight. You know what I mean?
God.
That's why we gotta fight for each other, man. That's why we gotta come back. Like we all know, man, here in the UPK, we definitely in the last days, man. And we can see the oppressor coming down on us harder and harder, man. I was looking at a story in Kansas City, man. This sister was having several seizures, man, back to back. You know what I mean? In that hospital. I can't think of the hospital name. But her husband bring her to the hospital and she couldn't get no care. With no one care for, she just sitting in the wheelchair, having seizures, man. And the nurses, everybody just walking past, man. And I'm sure it was some black nurses there. I'm sure. And all we doing, I heard somebody bringing it out earlier. All we doing is following the oppressor. No one went over there and helped the sister. None of her people stopped to think and say, man, let me help my sister out. You understand? We can expect that from white people, man. You know what I mean? They gonna turn their backs on you, man. That's why it's imminent, man, that we come together, man. We gotta fight for ourselves and do for ourselves, man. We don't need these other nations, man. All we need is us, man. We are being physically harmed, you know what I mean? Financially, economically, medically, you know what I mean? And it's not gonna get better, man. You understand me? It's gonna continue to get worse. So we have to come together, man. You know what I mean? Our health is on the line. You know what I mean? Our lives is on the line, man. We can't wake up and smell the coffee and we see what's coming. We all see what's going on, man. We all see this, man. The people in the world, they see what's going on, but nobody wants to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. That is the antidote to what our problems is in our communities, man. You know what I mean? And it just hurt my soul, man. Just to see that, man. You got black nurses. This is a sister. You got black nurses just walking past, man, following the oppressor. You know what I mean? Chinese nurses following the oppressor. You know what I mean? The oppressor say to jump, they asking how high. You know what I mean? Ain't no way I'm neglect my brother or my sister, you know what I mean, for a funky ass job that you ain't gonna have in 2 weeks, in a month. You know what I mean? Because they definitely gonna fire your ass for any little thing. So you need to stand up and do what's right at all costs, every goddamn time, every time.
Right.
I yield,
right.
man.
And if I could one up on you, to add to your point, you mean to tell me we don't got no black hospitals? We're all the black doctors. We're all the black nurses. We're all the black businesses, because we believe in MLK's dream with the civil rights movement. We didn't want to have our own. We wanted to go and build with them because we wanted equality and civil rights, and wanted to hold hands with white people. And that shut down that ideology, that doctrine or that mentality that MLK pushed in the earth. That pushed, when he pushed that in the earth, it pushed out all the black businesses, all the black doctors, all the HBCUs, all the black owned everything that got pushed out. Because, and this is why it's important with you saying what is so heavy that you said, Design, because if we would come together and we would realize that we have a common enemy in the earth, we could start back building. And then, like in Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1, come ye together, O nation not desired. If we listen to the Lord, came together, not only could we build how like we did with Black Wall Street, the only reason Black Wall Street didn't stand is because we wasn't protected by the Lord. We didn't have any protection. We didn't have any hedge. We didn't have any gates around us because we still was disobedient.
Right.
Good point.
Damn right.
Now, imagine if we came together for the Lord's sake
What a beautiful thing it'd be.
We would have the kingdom of heaven
under our feet.
And that's the goal.
Mixed. Damn right.
We would have the kingdom of heaven.
Damn right.
And we would own everything, and it wouldn't be any sisters suffering from seizures and nobody paying any goddamn attention. But that comes from our disobedience and our black leadership making us join hands with our enemy.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Give him a hand on that one. You deserve that.
Definitely. Hey, listen, like if I could, Baba Kashah, like it says what? It says the gangster of language. You know what I'm saying? And it's so bad that it got young sisters like this is about a week or two old, but we never really touched on this, you know what I mean? You know, I know usually we might step on the war report, but we bringing it out anyway, you know what I'm saying? This sister right, this is diabolical, man. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna play the video and then I'm pretty sure y'all heard about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna play the video and then I'll let everybody tap in on it.
Before you play, is this that sister talking about abortions or what?
Man, look, that's the spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know where I was going.
Let's get it.
Yeah, damn right. Fair use. We're using this for educational purposes.
Check this out.
Hold on, let me mute it. Good night. Look at it. Salaki, I don't know. Sometimes I hope that's like makeup artist type.
Clay is shit. I get it.
That's how I feel. I hope so. But anyway, fair use.
Today is day 3 of a 3-day countdown to when I go and get my second trimester pregnancy removed from my stomach. I'm homeless right now. I don't have much to offer the baby. And I already did one adoption, so I don't feel comfortable really going forward with another adoption right now. For those of y'all that don't know, I do already have 2 autistic children, but one of them, which is in my care, and the person that was helping me with her since I got pregnant on her doesn't help me with her anymore. So things are just really tough for me right now. And as much as I would love to keep my baby, I just can't. So come with me on this journey to get my second trimester abortion. And yeah.
Good night. And you know, it's so diabolical that even if, let's hypothetically speak and say that is fake, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have little sisters in the world who's going to be like, you know, because they're going to think she's fake pretty or whatever. And like, well, you know what? She do it. I could do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? This motherfucker, like, people is like, especially these younger, you know, we kind of older. So these younger generations, they're highly susceptible to what social media does. They like follow the leaders. You know what I mean? They see something, they gonna want to do it. So next thing you know, second trimester, what's that? 6 months? I mean, hold on. Trimester is what?
She's showing
6 months, something like that. I don't know how close it is, but I forgot. Shit. It's a lot.
Hey, look like she was showing. You know what I mean?
Man, no, hold on, Salaka. She ain't just showing. She looked like 9 months for like a regular motherfucker.
Right.
Like some skinny bitty motherfucker. That's 9 months.
Yeah, so that
like,
baby alive right
showing.
Now. And probably
man, that motherfucker's in there kicking. Kicking like a knee and a foot. You know what I'm saying?
If I could. Yeah, and then you see how unshameful she was. Like it's like these women be proud of this shit. Like it's something to be proud of. And this ain't no bashing women campaign. You know what I mean? We love the women. Oh my God, we love the women. You know what I mean? And we get on the men too, just to throw that out there. But in this instance right here, this right here was diabolical, man. The sister didn't have a shame in her bone, man. And then for you to come and just push it out to the world like that, man, it's insane, man. You know what I mean? And like you was bringing out could come like how all the children and the people that's looking up on social media, looking up to this and hearing that, like, oh damn, I can get pregnant. I just get me an abortion. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm pregnant now. Shit, I can wait. I can still wait. I get it. I'm gonna get this money, whatever. Come on, all these ways that's being taught to our young men and women. This social media shit, man. Big ups to social media, man. So because it's definitely revealing the man of sin. You know what I mean? It's definitely playing its part, but it's tearing us down, man. It's tearing our brothers down, tearing our sisters down. For the sisters to just stand right and just, you know what I mean, sitting there with the baby and I finna knock this out of my stomach and all that. Man, that tore my soul apart right there. Like, wow, who is she
listen to right there? That was rough.
Yeah.
The sad part about it is, even if it is AI or a fake video, even if it is AI or fake, there are cases worse than that, than where she just. There's many cases where sisters have did all type of things to get rid of babies. So, man, it is a curse that we, as a nation, are currently witnessing all the time. Like, man, that's just sad.
I feel you, brother. Definitely.
Right.
That was definitely sad, man. And for you gonna post this for the world to see? Like, wow. Like,
good night.
Nothing positive in the message. You know what I mean? Here we is being positive, speaking what thus says the Holy Bible, what the word of the Lord is saying. And you got everybody else out there just is constantly tearing down what, you know what I mean, righteous men is building. You know what I mean? But we're gonna stand on this foundation and keep pushing this truth, man. And we just got to overshadow all that negativity out there, man. And you know what I mean? It takes each and every one of us, what we doing now, you understand me, to knock all that propaganda, you understand me, down where it belongs, man. Especially with like what this sister's bringing out, man. Like it says, thou shalt not kill. Who are you? You know what I mean? Keep your goddamn legs closed in. You know what I mean? There's ways of doing things. Give the baby up. Get a baby up for adoption, man. Get a baby a chance, man. That somebody gave you a chance.
Hold on,
man.
Right.
Didn't she say something about she gave a child up for adoption, and that's the only one they would let her give up or something? Did she say something?
Kind of
that?
I believe so.
Kind of. Yeah, she said that she already gave one up.
I didn't quite understand it. Like, why was that?
You want me to run it back?
She was able to give up for adoption.
Yeah, run it back real quick.
I didn't.
And also, if I could, I got to get off the subject for a minute. Yeah, preach. You know, I think we got a council at 9:00, so I got to tap in. You know, 5 weekend. You're supposed to be in there too. I'm gonna send you the link. So, could come about.
Oh.
Yeah, you ain't been in the Midwest Council yet. It's every Tuesday. It's usually at 8 p.m., but it's 9 p.m. You definitely got to be in there. So everybody logging in right now. So I'm gonna send you the link. But yeah, you go ahead and finish that out though. Let me hear that one more time.
Yeah, before that, if you could, young man, bring me up the book of what was I at? Lamentations chapter 4.
Verse 3. I was on that right now. I didn't mean to disturb you guys. I was gonna bring that out.
That's
Most High in Christ. Damn right. That's the spirit that we have it. So let's
one body.
Run it back one more time. It's lucky.
Yeah, look at that.
3 of a 3-day countdown to when I go and get my second trimester pregnancy removed from my stomach. I'm homeless right now. I don't have much to offer the baby. And I already did one adoption, so I don't feel comfortable really going forward with another adoption right now.
Okay.
For those of y'all that don't know, I do already have 2 autistic children, but one of them, which is in my care, and the person that was helping me with her since I got pregnant on her doesn't help me with her anymore. So things are just really.
Yeah, but you check what she said. She said one of them that does help me since I got pregnant on her. So it sounds like she's in the LBGT, like she got a girlfriend. You know what I mean? Because she said since I got pregnant on her, she doesn't help me with her, which is one of her other kids.
Yeah, good.
You know what I mean? So you was out here being in the LBGT life, bam.
Yeah.
Well, you already had 2 other kids. You chose to go to the LBGT, got you probably a little butch.
Get in class right now. I'll be up there in 1 second.
You know what I mean? And then you went out, got you some rod, which was good, but then now you doubling down and you talking about you gonna get you a whatchamacallit in the second trimester. Good night.
Good night.
Listen, that's diabolical. Yeah, if you could, Baba Kasha, read that for me.
God. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 3. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness.
Good night. See, even the sea monsters. What's a sea monster? A sea monster is a whale, a hippopotamus, a motherfucking alligator,
right.
A crocodile. You know what I mean? A dolphin, a great white shark. Even the sea monsters give suck to their youngins. Meaning, what does it mean to give suck? Meaning, at least they give birth and they nurture their young ones when it's time. You know what I mean? But what does it say? But my people, say it one more time.
God. The daughter of my people has become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness.
That's what we've been talking.
Our people, right? Our people become cruel like the ostriches, man. With the ostriches, they give birth, they let the baby crack the egg, and the little ostrich just runs around. I don't even know if they do got eggs, yeah. So they just run around. They don't give a damn about their kid. Hey, you survive on your own. That's pretty much what it is.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Own goddamn eggs.
Right. Salaki, I yield.
Diabolical, man. Diabolical.
Yeah, they just sound like she said she gave one up already, and she didn't feel comfortable giving another one up. So it's either she can't face seeing that the child is still alive and she don't have it, or I take it as, she been through so much trauma that she knows what goes along in that system. Maybe she grew up in the system herself. Because a lot of times it's them systems, when them kids grow up in them foster homes and stuff, they get abused a lot of times. But you can tell that the sister has tons of demons on her and she's battling all type of demons. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to see our sisters in such a, messed up, in a messed up place, man. That's very unfortunate. It's sad. I feel sorry for that sister for real.
Yeah,
to tell you the truth. Yeah, that's sad, man. Look, she just gonna keep having children and destroying the children along with and destroying herself as well because of her ignorance and being in this world. Salakia.
Yeah, if I could real quick, man. And then what these you going in and getting these surgeries and all that, what these doctors not even letting us know, and from research we've been brought this research out that having abortions, man, is the main reason for a lot of our women having breast cancer. You know what I mean? A lot of women get breast cancer from that. And these young women just don't know. They think you can have an abortion and it is not going to affect your body in the long run and all that. Yeah, abortions is bad on your body, man. You know what I mean? You're taken away from your body when you have an abortion. you killing, you tearing up your insides, man. You know what I mean? These doctors ain't perfect. They're not compassionate. Hey, Salaki, man, I'm preaching Officer Tazan, man, 1000, ISUPK, man, ISUPK, Omaha, Iowa, Chicago, Midwest. You understand me? Big ups to the priest that's on deck today.
Right, that's
Big
right.
ups to the young man, you know what I mean? Everybody tune in to ISUPK, Iowa, Tuesday night heavy content. Wednesday, ISUPK, Iowa, ISUPK, Omaha classes on Wednesday. Tune into the Brotherhood class. You still rocking that Brotherhood class on Tuesday, right, priest?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But make sure you tune in to ISUPK, Kansas City, man. We understand me. We just trying to raise these cities up, man. You understand me? As you can see, we running out of time, man. We need to come together and do for ourselves, man. Hey, that's my time, man. Yabashbraka thumb.
Shalom, Yabashim.
That's not correct.
Yes, like I was gonna say,
Yeah,
just
damn right.
say well to Zion point, the sisters getting abortions. Hell, we don't care when we in the world, and I just want to say this before we leave. When we in the world, you don't know that the demon that you are, you know, the demons that possess you in this world, they want you dead. You hear what I'm saying? The wages of sin is death. The demon's job is to kill you, whether you understand that or not. That's the demon's job. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of us don't know that we want to die. So a sister thinking the abortion is the best way to go about living her life, obviously you know she's destroyed, because even in the risk of cancer, she's still going to get the abortion because the demon wants her to die. Niggas smoke cigarettes. The pack of cigarettes tell you will give you cancer. Don't smoke them. You're going to die. We still smoke cigarettes. We still smoke blunts. We still alcoholics. We still do everything that is going to kill us because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and it's the wicked's job to kill you with the demons that they practice because of the lust-filled desires that they present to us. Salakia, I yield.
Kind of a con. And if I could on that, you know what I mean? Like her trying to do this, you know what I'm saying, this diabolical act. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like that it's only women who do it.
Oh yeah.
Because there's men who will, you know what I'm saying, who will convince a woman because this woman believes that she loves this man so greatly, and then he's like, well, baby, we ain't ready. He'll convince her up and down, you know what I mean, to do the same act, you know what I mean? And in one breath, they think they're getting rid of a plague or a burden, you know what I mean? Which is also what would be like a demon, you know what I'm saying? And then once you get rid of that one, if you could, Baba Kasha, give me Matthew chapter 12. You know what I'm saying? Because you think you're doing something, but in reality, you're making it worse. You know, you think you leave it. Like what she said, I ain't got no money. She was making up all these excuses, like all these different things that's overcoming her is like demons. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I ain't got money. Like, you know how niggas be like, man, that's the Passover demon. Niggas come up with all these excuses why they can't come to the Passover. You know what I'm saying? That's like a Passover demon. You know what I mean? So she comes up with all these reasons on why she can't have this baby. You know what I mean? So, yeah, if you could read me that 12 and 43. Slack it.
God. This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 43. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places.
Right. So listen, this unclean spirit is gone out of that woman once she felt like she'd have completed the job, because she was a hitman at that point in time. You know what I mean? So she felt like job's done. I could live about my life. You know, I could go back to being hot girl summer, etc., etc. Or even the brother. If the brother convinced the sister to do it, she might, because there's some sisters that might not want her to do it, but she felt like she was so in love with this man. She was like, man, you know what? this is probably so I could keep that man. I'm gonna do that to keep that man. You know what I mean? Salakia. Keep reading.
Seeking rest and findeth none.
So that demon that done left is seeking rest, but it ain't finding nothing. You know what I mean? It's keep reading.
Verse 44. Then he saith, I will return into my house from whence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth it is empty, swept, and garnished.
Guess what? He's gonna come back. And guess what? You done thought you left that demon and let that shit, you was free spirited now, like everything, like you let the monkey off your shoulder. Hey, it's gonna come right back on you. You know what I'm saying?
God.
Like she said, she had 2 adopted children, this and that, whoop, whoop, whap. Listen, the demon's gonna come back. Guess what? How many times fold? Keep reading.
Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself.
Damn. So now it's gonna come back on 7-fold. You know what I'm saying? So you thought you was getting rid of one burden, that spirit's gonna come back 7 times fold. And that goes for the men and the women. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to think people we out here bashing women, because there's a lot of niggas who be trying to convince these women to do these things. You know what I'm saying? And because some of these women, they love their man so much, they're gonna go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is diabolical too. These niggas be out here be having like 20 abortions. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead, nah, baby, man, let's go to the shop. You know what I mean? Knowing damn well that shorty probably wanted it. You know what I mean? So I'm not even gonna just put it on the man or the woman. It goes both ways. But you know what I'm saying? Shit, this is diabolical, man. She's in the second trimester, that big as a house. Good night. Hold on, let me show that again. Like that ain't not like typically when motherfucker do that, you can't even see that shit. Now, I hope it's plastic, I mean not plastic surgery, but what they call it? Like makeup. Like Drewski and shit. You know how Drewski do makeup artists. You know what I mean? But even if it ain't, there's young sisters out here that might believe that shit. And be like, you know what? I could do the same thing.
Right.
Diabolical, man. Even the beasts of the ocean, of the sea, get sucked to the children. You know what I mean?
God.
I yield. It's like I ran on a little bit too long on that one.
Nah, that was heavy, huh?
Yeah, the water.
Nah, that was heavy.
Yeah, I don't know if usually we tap into the war a little bit, you know what I'm saying, towards the end. If not, I don't know if y'all got anything else to want to tap into, you know what I mean? Or we could just close it out, you know what I'm saying? You know, this is heavy content, baby. It's heavy content. This is what we do.
Damn right. Oh yeah.
But, you know, of course, man, shit, in the Strait of Hormuz, it's going down. What did Donald Trump, you know, it was supposed to be a so-called ceasefire. And Donald Trump, he came up with what's called Project Freedom.
Right.
Project Freedom. You know what I'm saying? Let's get what it exactly really is. Project Salakia Freedom. I thought I added up, but I didn't. So Project Freedom was supposed to be where he would pretty much pull up all the tank, I mean not the tankers, but like the what you call them, the military ships, and guide them out of in the Strait of Hormuz, because Iran You know what I mean? They like shit. Can't nobody go through here. We ain't doing no. They've been trying to come up with nuclear deals and this and that and peace agreements. But guess what? Donald Trump, he's going against the grain, and Iran, they going against the grain. It's gridlock. So Donald Trump, he thought he could Debo his way through. Like, well, guess what? We're gonna guide other ships through the Strait of Hormuz, because as we know, for people who may or may not know, that you know what I mean, the Strait of Hormuz carries about what is it, 25% of the world's oil?
I know it's a lot.
Right. You know what I mean? I don't know if you want to tap in on that. I don't want.
Well, yeah, no, I'm listening to you because I kind of, me personally, I kind of got exhausted with this whole war with Iran. It's at this point, it's starting to get exhausting. I know gas is steadily going up, groceries is steadily going up. The goddamn Spirit airline enclosed.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Hell,
that quick.
This ain't the end. We know it's, of course, it's wars and rumors of wars. But you know, America has a leader by the name of Donald Trump, who is a goddamn idiot. And I'm proud that they have a leader like that. I'm proud America has Donald Trump, to be honest. I pray I just pray he just keeps going until his term is up. I pray Donald Trump keep turning up. That's what I pray for. Keep turning up. He's doing an amazing job.
He definitely is. He's definitely doing an amazing job.
If I may. This is today. As of May 5th, 2026, President Donald Trump has paused Project Freedom, which is a U.S. military operation designed to guide commercial ships through the Strait of Hormuz.
Right.
The initiative was paused after just one day due to reported progress on a complete and final agreement with Iran.
Right.
Now, you see why I'm exhausted?
What's that? But what's that source?
Every other day, Trump is saying this, but Iran is saying that.
Right.
Putting this in play, and then they retracted less than 24 hours. That's why I don't even want to look. Just push the goddamn button. That's just whatever y'all want to do.
Right.
Just do it. Salakia.
Salakia, what source is that?
So I will say this, as far as the pause, on Tuesday, May 5th, 2026, Trump announced on Truth Social that the operation would stop for a short period to see if a deal could be finalized, obviously with Iran.
Right. See, the reason why they always keep trying to do these old fake deals and shit and these pauses, because they can't fuck with Iran.
Right.
Iran is like they're in their own little bubble. They got the sea on this side, they got the sea on that side, they got mountains on this side, mountains. Iran is there. They listen, Iran is the Persians, according to the Bible. If y'all didn't know, the Persian Empire has never really been fully compromised. They've never lost their borders. They've never lost their heritage. They've been there since King Cyrus and them. You know what I'm saying? They might have lost their total empire, like vast empire, when it was the Persian Empire, but they've never lost their own kingdom. They've never been overthrown. You know what I mean? They know who we are. They know that we're the children of Israel. Now, if they really want to make shit hit the fan, that's what they need to bring out all them old ass documents that they've been having all these thousands of years. Bring that shit out. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? That's why the Lord's gonna destroy them too. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord is putting it in their spirit to rise up against the American government, because that's just biblical prophecy. But don't get it twisted. We're not on the Iranian side or the American side or the Palestinian side or the Israeli side. We're on the Most High God Yahweh side.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, the reason why they keep doing that because the Iranians is tearing up shit. Let me show you this real quick, Baba Kashad. Let me show you this. Listen, when they say ceasefire, yeah, Trump pauses U.S. bid to guide ships out of Strait of Hormuz. Yeah, I bet you did, nigga. Because you know you ain't really busting a grape over there. But guess what? The Iranians is really fucking your shit up. Fair use. And see that America got so much pride that they don't want to show it in the media.
Camp Buehring, Kuwait. American soldiers enjoying a karaoke night at one of the biggest U.S. military hubs in the Gulf. That was then. This is now. A once bustling American microcity in the desert, nearly empty and heavily damaged after a weeks-long barrage of Iranian missiles and drones. One of many U.S. military facilities in the oil-rich Arabian Peninsula, targeted by Iran even as the U.S. and Israel pummeled the Islamic Republic's large arsenal. So what impact have Iran's strikes had on America's footprint in the Middle East? A CNN investigation found evidence of unprecedented destruction. We can reveal that strikes damaged at least 16 U.S. installations across 8 countries. According to our analysis and sourcing, that's the majority of American military positions in the region, and some of them are virtually unusable now. A U.S. source familiar with the situation told us that they'd never seen anything like this at American bases, that these were rapid, targeted strikes using advanced technology. Iran's main targets? Multi-million-dollar aircraft, like this Boeing E-3 Sentry, which gave the U.S. a huge amount of visibility over the Gulf. It's out of production, and in today's money, it's worth nearly $500 million. Critical communications equipment. Look at these giant golf balls. They're known as radomes, and they protect satellite dishes vital for data transmission. In this base alone, Iran destroyed all but one of the radomes less than a month into the war.
Right.
Salaki, so we can't hear you.
Salaki, I was on mute. Yeah. No, Salaki, you get the point. The Iranians ain't playing, man. And they try to act like that the Iranians ain't doing shit. Guess what? They over there standing ground and taking ground at the same time. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much it on that. You know, we had to touch on a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
What Vladimir Putin saying?
Man, Vladimir Putin and them, they waiting. They just sitting there waiting for America to do some outlandish ass shit to the point where Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping and Kim Jong-un and all them, because you know they're all on the side of Iran. You know what I mean? They're like Eastern. Ukraine, the European nations. But guess what? Like the Bible says, it says they shall hate the whore. Everybody's going to turn against America. Because Donald Trump, it don't matter really who's going to be in office because America just shits on everybody's doorstep. They shall hate the whore and burn her with fire. Everybody's gonna come against America at the end of the day. It's gonna be the Asians. It's gonna be the Palestinians, the Iranians. Listen, even the so-called Israelis is gonna. And they're using America as a Ponzi scheme anyway. And who's the Israelis? That's the Amalekites. They're the most diabolical tribe of all of Edom. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord said that we should wipe out Amalek out of under heaven. Or else they wouldn't even be doing what they doing today. They wouldn't even have a chance.
Amalek.
Kanawakan. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they doing exactly what they doing, because now it's the end game. It's fourth quarter for them. They wanna take over from the Nile to the Euphrates. You know what I'm saying? They got what they call the Greater Israel Project, and they're trying to push fake prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Where they're trying to take all the land that was given to the children of Israel.
Well, that was just my whole point with that. Israel, those heathens that are in the land today, you know, they started off saying that this is a holy war. Donald Trump is basically saying that he's Christ. He don't even believe in God. So, you know, in the Bible, if you know the Bible, you know, we read and study the Bible, Kakam Gabar. The Israelites all never aligned with another nation to fight a war. The Lord always, you know, guided us through everything. And he sent his prophets to prophesy how we should conduct the matter. Just like how we came out of Egypt, we didn't have to lift a finger in Egypt. The Lord sent plagues. He hardened Pharaoh's heart to show the nation who the Lord was with. You know what I mean? The Lord killed all them goddamn Hamites, the firstborn of every son, and Pharaoh was like, all right, y'all get up out of here. Right? So why isn't the Lord, if they're the chosen people and they got back in the land and they're following the prophecies, why, like I stated earlier, how come the prophecies that are written in the Bible don't align with what they're doing and who they are? And nobody understands that but the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. How the hell you gonna be the chosen people of God, a holy people? Holy is to be separate, but you're gonna attach yourself to some sexual deviant in the Epstein files like Donald Trump.
Right.
It absolutely makes no sense. That's why I'm tired of the war. Just the goddamn button.
And if I could, just I don't know if we want to close on this. Speaking of who they claim they are, y'all, and then you know, at least at the end of the day, like they fake believe in the Torah or they read the Torah, right? Allegedly. But guess what? You're gonna be in the Middle East this year, right? And you're gonna have the largest pride festival in the whole entire planet. What do you think is gonna happen? You know what it said. You're gonna get burnt with fire like Sodom and Gomorrah. And that's just like that's gonna be America and is the land of Israel. Is the Israelis, Edom, Amalek. You know what I mean? If we could, like it. Maybe get one more precept, we could get up out of here. I know it's getting late. But it you know what I mean? Let me get I think it's Jeremiah. Matter of fact, and Babylon shall be overthrown as Sodom and Gomorrah. Isaiah, I think it's Isaiah. Isaiah, maybe chapter 13. Yes, like it. Hold on, let me look Yeah, I think it's Salakia. Oh, Salakia. Isaiah 45, Salakia. I was thinking of something else. But yeah, look, yeah, see Trump, yeah, you want to be Trump 2028. I know. See, and this is where the problem lies. And that's why, although hand join the hand, the wicked won't be unpunished. You know what I mean?
Hold on, Salakia, 'cause I want Trump 2020. I won't let you, yeah. I want Trump 2028 too. Look,
you know
I'm
what?
pro-Trump. I'm letting y'all know right now. I am pro-Trump. Get that oppressor back in office. He's doing an amazing job making America great again. Amazing.
Yeah.
He got airlines are closing. Gas is high. Groceries is high. He's doing an amazing job. He got the ICE agents. Yeah. Trump 2028. Yeah. What'd he say? Yeah.
Like, hey, look, hey, Salakia, he was happy for you to hear that, but see, he don't know the context of how we say. Because listen, I'm with you, Adwan, but he thinks Trump's the Prince of Peace. He thinks, look, yeah, he's talking about we getting the Mexican brothers out of here. See, he think matter of fact, I don't want you to never eat a taco again, nigga. Like I said earlier, he's a little late. You should have came in here earlier. You know what I'm saying? We would have fun with your ass. It's like it. You know what I mean?
This is you gotta understand, Kakunka boy. Trump is going to be the reason why a lot of oppressors like him are going to put their favorite weapon in their mouth and have at it. They're going to suck on a Glock one day. They're going to suck on the AR-15. They're going to suck on something that resembles. I'm trying to keep it clean, but a lot of oppressors, because of Donald Trump, after his aftermath, they're going to unalive themselves.
Listen, hold on. So I got one better. Hold that for me, young man.
Go ahead.
I got one better. They already, while they're oppressing, they're so stressed out, they can't even help it. Listen, they got to go and suck on the glass rod. You know what I mean to say.
Got to relieve all they got Kakunga boy. They have to relieve all that stress somehow.
Yeah, so let me share this too. I meant to bring this out earlier, but we went on a whole nother thing. Fair use. New Orleans police officer records himself smoking meth while on duty. Can y'all hear that?
I don't hear I hear you. I don't hear the video though.
Hold on, let me see if I can refresh it. Yeah, so it either way it goes.
4:34 a.m., December 5th, 2023. Near the edge of Orleans Parish, Officer Maurice Bailey pulls his NOPD unit into a gas station in Irish Bayou. Bailey grabs his radio, heads inside, and asks for just one thing.
I just need one of these lighters.
What is it?
Oh, what are these lighters here too?
That one or this one?
I'm okay.
Wasn't you telling me?
No, not really. I got on boots.
Reaching over the plastic divider, he grabs an item and hands it to the clerk. You can see a green torch lighter momentarily before Bailey's arm covers his body-worn camera throughout the rest of the purchase.
657.
In the next 4 minutes, Bailey moves his unit to the edge of the property facing toward Highway 11 and then pulls out a plastic bag that appears to contain a white substance. 4:44 a.m. A call for a residential burglar alarm comes across the radio. Without responding to dispatchers, Bailey leaves the truck.
Salaki, anyway, for time's sake, we know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? This is who's supposed to allegedly protect and serve you. He on duty listening to NBA YoungBoy. And he allegedly hates niggas, right? He locked you up for the bag and then goes to the liquor store, grabs him a little one hitter, and goes and loads up and sitting in the parking lot and gets lit. Good night. This is America in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this is Donald Trump. Listen, Joe Biden's son is in the White House smoking crack. So Donald Trump's kids is meth heads too. Donald Trump is a PDF file, and this is what you want to do. Yeah. I pray you understand. Yeah, we know that Chud the builder. He's gonna get unalive in about 2 weeks. Watch it be on the news. Yeah, Salaki, you was holding something for me.
Isaiah, you said chapter 45. What verse?
Where it says, "And shall be like overthrown like Sodom and Gomorrah." Salakia. Let me see. I think it's like 12, maybe. If you guys you want to say something on that, Elisha?
Oh yeah, Trump 2028 for what's his name?
Mr. Concerned Citizen.
Mr. Concerned Citizen. Look, he's not that much of a concerned citizen, Kakum Kabar. You want to know why? How I know he's not a concerned citizen? Because Donald Trump's in the Epstein files. So listen, the Lord has to come back and judge this earth. And what better president to cast judgment on than Donald Trump? He's doing an amazing job. You understand? He's doing an amazing job sending, harassing innocent Mexican people, all because he's a racist bastard. Trump 2028, and the Lord is going to deal with Trump, and he's going to deal with oppressors. If that's an oppressor, is that an oppressor? He's going to deal with the ideology. He's going to deal with that thought that whoever that is has.
Salaki. Well, as far as I know, he's an Israelite.
Okay, well, we want Trump in office. We want Trump in office. So the Lord will cast his judgment down here in America. And for brothers like yourself, if you're a brother, I pray that you get your mind right so you won't suffer the plagues that are coming to America, because America will not last forever. America will be destroyed by the hands of the Most High God. To even think that Trump has anything righteous to do with his mission here in this land is absurd. He's in the Epstein files for a reason.
Right.
If I voted, and it wouldn't be because I want Donald Trump as a leader, I would vote for Donald Trump so I could see America fail. Trump 2028.
Damn right. Yeah, give him a hand. Hey, listen, I was on the same page. Listen, I'd rather us Donald Trump, I'd rather a rattlesnake than a milk snake. At least a rattlesnake, he's poisonous. Milk snake, you don't know. He bites you, you still gonna die. You know what I mean? But yeah, you got what I was talking about?
Isaiah chapter 45 and 12.
Let me see what that says, Salakia.
This is Isaiah chapter 45, verse 12. I have made the earth and created man upon it. I even my hands have stretched out the heavens, and all their hosts have I commanded.
Oh, Salakia, my bad. I meant to say 47. Yeah, Salakia. Yeah, my bad. Let's go
Isaiah.
down to like verse 5, but get to where it says, shall be like, read up the one before where it says, be like Sodom and Gomorrah, if you could. I think it's like 7 or 8 or something like that, maybe 12. Let me see. Let me get it. You see what I'm talking about? The daughter of the Chaldees excellency.
God. This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 5. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Right. No longer shall America be called the Lady of Kingdoms. See, yeah, us, listen, we talking about Trump. Yeah, we all about Trump going in 2028, but not for your reasons. See, you want America to stand forever. You know why you want to be in America forever? Is because so you can stay getting high. So you can stay eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. So you can always do a 4th of July and fuck with hoes. We already went through the whole chapter about an hour ago. You know what I mean? So you can keep playing Fortnite all night. That you want to play the game. You can't wait to augmented reality. See, listen, this is reality. We trying to get up out of it. We trying to get into the new kingdom, a new heaven and a new earth, drinking new wine. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst shew them no mercy.
Yeah, you showed us no, just like how we was talking about earlier when we said that what was we at? Where it said that Edom, thou had a perpetual hatred. You understand? You showed us no mercy. See, the Bible has a river, and this thing is it keeps going over and over again. It's precept upon precept. You showed us no mercy. Keep reading.
Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
See, listen, even on the old man, the old women, you didn't give a damn. You know what I mean? And guess what? You old coon ass niggas out here, you don't give a damn about the ancient of days either. You probably see an old lady, you rather go help an old white lady than you help an old Negro lady. Because you know what? You probably hated your own grandma. Because your grandma probably beat your ass because she knew you wasn't right from the jump. You know what I mean? Salakia. Keep reading.
Right. Verse 7. And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever.
See, America, they want to be a lady forever. America think they're gonna last forever, and you think America's gonna last forever. Nah, America ain't gonna last forever. That's for all all of y'all in the goddamn in the metaverse. You want to be in the metaverse forever. You want to be in AI forever. Matter of fact, you love being. You want to be in the mark. You got the mark of the beast. You don't want to leave this nation. You don't want to leave this wicked ass kingdom. You want to stay right here forever. Because guess what? if all this was gone for you, who would you be? You probably be nothing. But what does it say? Salaki, give me right if I'm wrong. For those what destruction to those who try to save their life to gain their life. Salaki, if you could, you know what, if I'm trying to paraphrase. Just say it one more time.
No, I was asking you. You said say that again. You said
where it says where those who try to gain their life to lose their life to gain their life or something like that. Salakia. You know which one I'm talking about?
You talking about Matthew? I don't know if this is the one you want. Matthew 10:39. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
Damn right. Yeah, damn right. That was just like that. Listen, if you find your life in the Most High God, you're gonna lose your life in this world. Or the other one where it says is that you should lose your life trying to gain the whole world or something like that. Salakia.
Hold
on. But if you could, young man, keep reading on that where it says Sodom and Gomorrah. There's a part where it says it shall be overthrown. We're gonna get straight to the chase.
I'm gonna read this. John 12:25. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto eternal life. So, like, it shall keep it unto life eternal. I said it backwards.
Damn right.
I don't know if that was it, but
right, yeah, no, that's definitely one of them. You know what I'm saying? It's listen, you love this life in this world, you're gonna lose it. You know what I mean? What profited? Yeah, that's what it's. What profited him to gain his, gain the world? You know what I'm saying? You want to be all up. You want to do it for the gram. You want to do it for this. You want to do it for that. You know what I'm saying? What profited a man if you gain the whole world? That's Mark. Matter of fact, yeah, Mark chapter 8. Salakia. That's what I was thinking of. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we doing this shit for the Most High God. And we like you said, we lay our life down on the line for this shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing this shit for America. You want to see America be forever. You want America to be forever a king, forever a lady. You know what I'm saying? Is that Sodom and Gomorrah in there? Salakia, young man, is that up in there somewhere? Or am I got the wrong one?
I don't see it.
It's a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take off.
Yeah, no sweat, man. Yeah, hey, listen, I think this is the longest one we ever. Hey, you know what I mean? This
is the longest one you and yeah, kind.
We doing it big tonight, man. Shout out to Priest and Officer Elias Shaw. You know what I'm saying? Give him a hand.
Shout out to you, the Water.
Damn right.
It's always a pleasure. I love coming together doing these. You know what I'm saying? We can do them more often, but I love coming together doing these joint classes.
Yeah.
Because, of course it builds brotherhood. And it also just shows that, I feel like it shows a different side of what people think the norm in the ISUPK is. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of times they just think niggas is robots and stuck on one thing, and we're not. You know what I mean? We work together. We love each other. These my niggas, man. You know what I mean? So we gonna keep it pushing that way. And shout out to the young man F. What was it? Finest?
Con.
Okay. All right. Look, I remember that time. I gotta thank the Lord for that. Because I normally don't. It take me sometimes it take me some weeks to remember a name. But the young man Finest, young man F, man, the water for your services, you know what I mean? And you holding it down and potentially becoming an officer in the UPK. So So far, so good, man. Just just make sure you stay in order and keep it pushing. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Damn right.
But I gotta get out of here. Shalom, Yabba Shemesh Rakatham.
Hey, Shukatah. Most High Christ. Damn right. Yeah, Salaki. No, so yeah, grab me this Jeremiah 50. That's what it was. 50 and 40. You know what I'm saying? For all you naysayers out there who love America so much, you know what I mean? This is exactly what's gonna befall America. You know what I mean? Because knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time. You wanna be in your slave master's bosom. That's what you want to do. You want to be in your slave master's bosom. You love the slave master's daughter. You love the slave master food. You still love the slave master's holidays. And you know what? Hey, if you want to, you can hit the link. Anybody, you know what? We going late night tonight. This is heavy content late night edition. You know what I mean? Anybody can hit the link. Since we got a lot of naysayers in the chat, you know what I mean? No sweat. Yeah, go ahead. If you could, Baba Kashad, what that say?
This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 40. As God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities.
If you could read up one, Salakia.
Khan. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 39. Therefore, the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the islands shall dwell there, and the owl shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever. Neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
Right. So this is a future prophecy. Babylon will not be, see, right now, the land of Babylon, the historical land of Babylon, is being dwelt in. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It won't be dwelt in anymore from generation to generation, because this is a future prophecy. You understand? Keep reading.
This is verse 40. As God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein.
Right. So just like how the Most High God overthrew ancient Sodom and Gomorrah, that's the same way that modern Sodom and Gomorrah is going to be. And what's the daughter of Babylon? Esau. Esau is the daughter of Babylon. And it won't be dwelt in no more. I pray you understand.
Right.
Straight up. And that's, you know what? There's another one that I want. That's not even my favoriteest one. But you know what? For time's sakes, we ain't even going to go ahead and get it. I was trying to find the other one. I could have swore it was Isaiah 47. We already read Isaiah 47. Did I already have you read Isaiah 47?
God.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, no sweat. But yeah, in 1 hour shall it be overthrown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, listen, if you think we some liars, come up on the stage, young man, nephew. Come on. Hey, prove all things. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a Twitter king, a Twitter typer. Get up on the stage. You know what I mean? Just because I know you love Babylon so much. We know you love Babylon, but guess what? The Lord's gonna overthrow Babylon. He's sending plagues out here. Matter of fact, here's another one for America, for Iowa. You know what I mean? So he sends plagues and pestilences. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, get that, hold that, get that. I remember I had you hold Matthew 24 earlier.
God.
Yeah. Where it says wars and rumors of wars. Salakia.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled.
Yeah, see, listen, we're hearing all these wars and rumors of wars. See, when you in this truth, don't be troubled. Because we know that this is coming to pass. We know that when we hear about Iran, Ukraine, South Korea, North Korea, China, all these different nations gearing up for battle, we know that this is our salvation. So we ain't going to be troubled. See, y'all in the world, the gas prices getting high, you get worried. You like, what the hell's going on? Listen, the weed prices is going to go up. Then what you going to do? Yeah, the weed price, I remember back in the day, it said, man, it's a drought. I ain't heard a nigga say it's a drought in a minute. It's a drought. When the drought comes, oh my God, good night. You ain't gonna be able to get high no more, nigga. They gonna cut the weed supply off. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna be scrambling to look for that bag. What you gonna do then? You can't keep reading.
For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
See, all these things shall come to pass, but the end is not yet. There's more shit that gotta come. Keep reading.
Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and
Listen.
kingdom against kingdom.
Nation is gonna rise against nation. That's nationality against nationality. You see what the so-called white man is doing against the Mexican man. You know what I mean? They want to deport. You see what niggas is doing against the Mexicans? But guess what? You was out at Cinco de Mayo today sipping tequila, talk about orale with a taco in your hand. And then you went back to saying deport all the Mexicans. Good night. You know what I mean? The Chinese man is against the niggas. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? They can make a Chinatown and nigga town, but we can't make nigga town and Chinatown.
Right.
The East Indians, they come over here and they make BP in all the hoods. Keep reading if you could, Baba Kasha.
And there shall be famines and pestilences. And
There should be what?
Famines and pestilences.
Pestilence. What's a pestilence? We just read about a pestilence. We just read about a pestilence on the goddamn ships. The ships got, what was it called? The Hyandas disease or something, plague?
Some.
They can't even get off the damn boat. And then even here in Iowa, because you know Iowa is the pork capital of the world, Craig. Hold on. Iowa is the pork capital of the world. And guess what? We got something called the contagious swine disease that used to be eradicated decades ago is found back in Iowa. Good night. It says it's a highly contagious disease that's affecting swine, which was it was allegedly eradicated 20 years ago. But it's been found in Iowa. It's called the pseudo rabies. Primarily affects swine, particularly breeding sows and piglets. According to the USDA, in adult pigs, the disease can cause abortions and stillbirths. Good night. Wasn't we just talking about a whole woman who wanted to get rid of a baby at the second trimester? Man, you can't make this shit up. But you want to keep eating that swine. You're going to have a stillbirth and an abortion without getting it. You eat that swine, you just going to get a whole abortion.
God.
Matter of fact, yeah, you want to get rid of your baby, just go have an abortion. Eat pork. Eat some of that affected swine. You know what I mean? Let's keep reading.
And earthquakes in diverse places.
Earthquakes in diverse places. What? There was just in a major eruption. Let me get it. I thought I had it up. Where the people was on the side of the, and I don't even know why the hell these people just did this. What was it at? I had it. These people was on the side of the goddamn volcano. You know what I'm saying? And on some sightseeing shit, and the damn thing erupt while they was on the side of the goddamn volcano.
Wow.
And they running for their goddamn lives. Yeah, I think this is it. This might not be the exact running, but it might as well. This is the footage of the same mountain, pretty much. Yeah, here we go. May 6th. You know what I mean? Merapi Dome collapse sends lava surging into Cross River system. This is in Indonesia. This ain't even the one I want though. It was another one. There was one I just seen where the people, they was running down the damn side of the damn building. I mean, volcano, running for their life. You know what I'm talking about?
It was the same place?
No, I don't think it's in the same place, but it just happened not too long ago. But for time's sakes, we ain't even gonna get that. Yeah, listen. Sooner or later, you gonna be called an illegal. The same person that you be praising, he gonna call you an illegal next. Because guess what? They got rid of birthright citizenship. So are you gonna praise Trump when he calls you an illegal? Let me ask you a question. Are you gonna praise Trump when he starts calling all Negroes illegal? And say that we gotta, because you know niggas believe that they African, right? Are you gonna go back? Are you gonna go back to Africa when they're gonna deport your ass? Are you gonna? Is that what you gonna do? You gonna believe in Trump then? You know what I mean? Or you gonna stand with your 12 tribe brothers and sisters and let them know we been in this motherfucker? You know what I mean? But yeah, keep reading Matthews if you could, Baba Kashar.
This is verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
Right. See, we're hated above all nations. What's nations? Nationalities. For the Most High God's name's sake. Because we stand bold. We stand bold saying that we're the children of Israel. We're the Most High God's people. And guess what? God hates all nations except for the children of Israel. You understand? And they can't stand that. Guess what? They call us a hate group. Now we're a hate group. Now they want to come against us. They done made up dossiers against us. They done created the Southern Poverty Law Center. Listen, the FBI was created behind black folks. J. Edgar Hoover. He created the FBI behind black folks. COINTELPRO was created behind black folks. You understand? The tribe of Judah, to be exact. And guess what? You still want to kiss the white man's ass. You ought to be ashamed of your goddamn self.
Right.
You should be ashamed of yourself. And you know what? And if you want to complain about it, go over there, pick up an AR-15 and go fight for your white man kingdom. That's what you should do. Go pick up a motherfucking gun and enlist. Boot up or shut up. Either pick a side. Either you're gonna be on this side or that side. You either gonna be hot or cold, because the Lord don't want you like lukewarm, because then he'll spew you out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But man, guess what? You know, hey, we've been going on and on, man. Listen, I think this might have been a record. We've been on for what? Going on 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ. Hey, clap it up for all the men of the Lord. Shout out to Officer Tazan that was in the building. Officer Elisha, young man up in the building. Everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Check us out every Tuesdays. Same time, same channel. Heavy content. Also, you know what I'm saying? Wednesday nights, law class. So check us out tomorrow, same time, same channel, you know, and what we got coming up? May 30th, we got the Feast of First Fruits. You know what I mean? We got the Feast of First Fruits coming up. So definitely check us out. We're going to have, we're going to be feasting. We're going to have good food, all that, play some spades or cards, you know what I'm saying? Checking the class. This is what we're going to do. You know what I mean? And also after that, we got all the cookouts. The cookouts from Sea to Shining Sea is finna come up. So the first cookout, well, we got if I'm not mistaken, the Nashville cookout. That's July, around the 1st of July, that weekend. You know what I mean? After that, we got the Midwest Fire Weekend cookout. That's the end of July. And then the list goes on. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check out with your camp leaders. Pay your tithes, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, guess what? The nation don't build itself. The kingdom cometh not by observation, because the kingdom's in you. You know what I mean? So go to isupk.com and definitely put your brick in. Matter of fact, get in class. Get in class and put your boots on. You know what I mean? Put your boots on. You see young man up in the building. You see the brothers up in here. You see all of us on the internet, man. Listen, stop scoffing. Put your boots on. Straight up. And with that, Yahweh Shem Yah Shabrakatham, Yahweh Shemala Thumb by Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shem Yah Shabrakatham.
Shalom, Lord Christ.
Shalom, Most High in Christ.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yohana. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top when we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change, and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my heart can gon' let him have it. Hey, thank you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them trash, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is.
Go ahead though. Run it back.
Yeah, so you know we got heavy content with Officer Design and Officer Kakam. You know what I'm saying? On Tuesdays we get that going on. You know what I'm saying?
Destruction is on the way, man. That lake of fire is right here.
You never know who we gonna have on here, man. But you
Never know.
You can't expect Priest and Officer Kakungaba, man. He gonna be on here faithfully.
The first woe was passed, the second woe passed, and the third woe coming quickly. You understand? They over there going nuts in the Middle East. And it's not gonna let up.
We not here for your feelings. You understand me? So if you all in your feelings, you just such emotional person, man, you might want to tune in to Joel Osteen.